much do you think they charge to, like, a contact juggling school?
I don't think there is a contact
Well,
juggling
hold
school.
on. I feel like this is a thing that someone could profit off of.
I mean, they're probably... Well, not like... I don't think there's a school solely dedicated to contact juggling.
But I mean, there's definitely, like, online schools.
I mean...
yeah. I see, yeah.
There has to... I mean, they have, like, taekwondo classes. Like, when can the world reach a state where they have, like, you know, contact juggling for kids?
But Taekwondo is a whole other beast. Taekwondo takes, like, years upon years to master. Contact juggling...
Have you seen some of these contact juggling is?
Well, yes, but having, like, experience with doing stuff similar to that, it doesn't take years upon years of training to do it. Hello.
I'm just saying, I would take me years to learn. I feel like the amount of coordination needed to go into, like, all the stuff they do is pretty impressive.
I mean, like, it would take a while, but it's not, you can't put those two on the same level.
Yeah, I feel like contact juggling is the same as, like, learning how to use nunchucks, right?
It's one aspect.
It's one aspect.
Okay, so you're saying that this would be a class in clown college?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Taekwondo is an entire breed, but like specific weapons are their own class within that, you know, like any sort of like martial arts stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, thank you for the resub. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
How you guys doing? Hello, and Healthy Kale. Hello, Chance. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well.
Hello.
What the fucky has happened to our overlay? Hold on.
Something borked it.
Something happened.
Work.
I feel like can you put on the top down while we're in studio real quick? I want to just frame this.
Oh, nice. You guys second COVID shot yesterday.
I'm using studio mode to fix this.
Oh no! I wanted to frame the cards on the table.
I'm using studio mode to fix this. If I change it to that mode, then I cannot fix what I'm fixing.
Oh.
I am currently using it.
Congrats on your last COVID shot, though. That's pretty good.
What?
Unfortunately, you know, sorry to hear that last night was rough, but I mean, it seems like the worst is probably over. Hopefully.
I've heard mixed things.
Yeah.
Some of my friends online were telling me that they felt it the worst like 3 days afterwards.
Yeah, there's like a relapse kind of thing, or some kind of like aftershock, if you will. Yeah,
so it's weird because I heard that, I was like, really? I've never heard that before. And then a lot of people chimed in, it's like, yeah, mine was like that too. And I'm like, really?
Interesting.
Yeah. The first one, like, I didn't feel anything. The second one, the only thing I felt was that it was much sore, like so much more sore than the first time.
And Healthy Kill also got their first shot. The first dose today. Nice. Good stuff.
How exciting.
Our friends are getting vaccinated. Exciting. So that means you guys will be safer, which is good.
Wait, somebody say something in chat, please.
Someone say something.
Someone type.
Spam those emotes.
No, just one is fine.
Got pain in my arm from both shots, but the second one also gave me a stomachache. Oh wow, a stomachache, huh? That one's...
fever makes sense.
Yeah. something. Oh, Illuminati snail.
Alright, I figured it out. Okay. I don't know what worked it, but I fixed it.
Okay. Cool.
I probably worked it. That's the answer.
Oh, stomachaches. It was probably pretty rough.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was about to say, it's like I don't get stomach aches, but when I do, like I can't comprehend it. Like my brain shuts down because I'm not used to the feeling, and I'm like, why do I feel bad?
Yeah.
You know?
Like my brain registers like nausea and stuff, but if it's like my stomach hurts, I'm just like, am I hungry?
Am I dying?
Am I hungry or dying? It's one of the two, and I need to know now.
Alright, there we go.
Thank you, Sam, for that. You got this.
Yeah, thanks for all those emotes.
And that is a lot of emotes. Wow.
A lot of good emotes.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I think the table has gotten...
It might have gotten moved
again. It's fine. Well, we'll fix it later. Okay, good enough. Chat's not in, like, the middle of screen anymore. I don't know why it was in the middle of screen, but it's not anymore. Well, I'm already out of studio mode. Oh, we'll just swap it onto this. We're just doing a chill day today. Thanks for all of the emotes. I love it.
Look at it, some of these are pretty derpy.
I love them. They're really good. Are those like the second one that you did, Chance, the yellow one? Oh, and then there's all
is that the Triceratops from Barney?
Chinchillas.
Oh,
the yellow thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if it was like, hello, Minion. Thank you for the sub. How you doing today, friend? That one, I don't like that one.
It looks.
What is it?
There's a green one later on in that same list.
Oh yeah, you're right. Was there a green dinosaur in Barney?
There was a dinosaur. There was a Triceratops.
Yeah,
I remember this Triceratops, but I kind of feel like there was other ones.
Yeah, there was like an orange one.
I think there were 2 other dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's the
Hold on,
orange
we're looking
one.
at Barney characters.
Man, this feels like
the green one.
Now that I think about it, I don't think Albert has a lot of experience in this era of TV shows. I'm pretty sure we can save this to gaslight him again. Same thing like we did with the Zaboomafoo.
Well, too late. I'm looking at Barney characters. Barney characters. Is Barney still running?
I hope not.
I don't think so.
Who the fuck is Riff?
It's the orange one, apparently.
There was an orange one? No, there was a green one and a yellow one originally. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Wait, who was the green one? What was the green one's name?
The green one's Baby Bop.
Oh, yeah.
It was Barney, Baby Bop, and BJ.
Oh.
Right, because they named one of them BJ. I forgot about that.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking of the yellow one, not the orange.
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah.
The green one was the girl Triceratops.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We can. Oh my god!
It's keyed to green. All right.
Well, you get.
You can see the eyes. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god! How terrifying is that? Oh, there's lines on the top down. Shit, I'm gonna have to fix that. Well, for now, give me a minute.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at Barney characters first.
There
This
go.
is BJ.
Yeah, who thought it was a good idea to name a child character BJ?
The same person who decides to name their kids Ransom.
Yes, I forgot about that. That was a thing. Some of the kids have names. I didn't think the kids had. There's 275 characters.
What? Dude, the Barney universe is fucking lit.
Oh, they must keep cycling through kids.
It's all kids. It's all kids.
Okay.
You're right. It's all kids.
Oh
my god. There's 3 Annas, played by different kids, none of whom are named Anna.
Wait, what?
Carlin, Kelly, and Mia all playing Anna at various points.
I guess like the Barney actor just like refused to pronounce any other like person's name. I'll only say Anna and Becky.
I mean, it probably has something to do with like the producer's actual like relatives and stuff like that.
Maybe, yeah.
There are 3 Davids, also played by 3 people not named David. We have Emilio, we have Kenny, and we have Robert. I like that there's Debbie and Deborah the Delivery Lady. Her full name is Deborah the Delivery Lady.
Yo, looking down the list,
really
and there's a Dr. TikTok on that list.
Yeah, a Dr. TikTok, Dylan, Eli, Eliana. We have 2 Emmas, one of whom was named Emma, the other one was named Hope.
I like how there's a whole there's a whole like fandom wiki on this.
Yeah, this is the Barney fandom wiki.
This is expansive.
Horrible Harry the Giant.
No, hold on. Can you click on that one? I think we need to learn more about a good friend Harry.
Horrible Harry the Giant.
Why is he so
He's a character villain who only appeared in the Land of Make-Believe video. There's no picture. The only description says about he is very big.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Horrible Harry the Giant. Very big.
His description big.
Big.
It doesn't say anything else. There's no punctuation. It only says he is very big.
Dude, now that this makes me want to like This makes me want to plan a one-shot gag episode based off of based in the Barney IP, and it gets like progressively more deranged.
Oh my god!
As the one-shot progresses.
Let's look at Jingles the Jester. This is a child in a jester costume. Leave this child. Taylor's alter ego.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? A character has an alter ego?
I bet this person knows how to contact juggle.
She's a child. She's like 7. She looks like any other jester would, with a silly hat and red dimples.
Okay.
Her silly hat also has jingle bells, hence her name.
Oh! Oh shit!
Are you okay, Alan?
Yeah. My toe got caught.
What are you going over there for? Everything has gotten unplugged.
Technical difficulties.
Everything has gotten unplugged.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Give us a second to fix things.
Yeah, well, it's
I don't have a
off.
technical difficulties
I see
thing.
what happened.
Yeah.
TV got unplugged. There we go. That should fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fix the plug?
Yeah, I just did. My TV should be turning on soon.
Can you turn it on? No, it's turning on.
I was going over here because this thing got nudged.
Okay. Hello. Why are you making a card fort?
What?
Alan's making a fort.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I should have like a please stand by. That's been on my list of things to do for a long time, and I always forget.
Please stand by.
Oh shit! Was there a lot of noise?
Probably because I was adjusting.
Well, like from like buzzing from the microphone. Is the sound okay? Did it get fucked up? It doesn't look like there's too much like white noise coming up on the.
Yeah, that's what I was adjusting. Because I noticed I heard some stuff, and I was
yes,
like, "What?"
Alan fell. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm big, but I'm dexterous.
Oh right, there was an issue with the top-down cam. I hope that'll fix it, because the problem is like usually we have to unplug it and plug it back in. I don't know what we're doing today. Nobody knows what we're doing today.
I mean, I broke out one 5-minute dungeon because someone said 5-minute dungeon, and I was all about it.
Yeah, I'm all about it too, but like we're just kind of doing stuff.
Ugh. Hurt someone fall. That was I.
Should be good now.
Okay. Cool.
There's a very slight difference in the text color. This bothers me.
They probably had it set as a filter. They probably had it set to a blend mode, and when they changed the color.
Yeah, you see, like they're all like that too.
Oh wait, if they're all like that, then it was a printing issue.
You see what I mean? Like, if I flip this one over, it's gonna be dark as well. Interesting.
Albert was never here. Albert doesn't exist. I don't know who this Albert that you're talking about is. Blanket term is 3 people. It's only ever been 3 people.
Yeah.
Albert's taking a break today.
All right. So, do we want to do this randomly, or do we want to like synergize? Because I know that I can't remember what composition is what, but I know certain decks are kind of necessary. Like I think the paladin, like the yellow deck's always needed because isn't the yellow deck the healer?
Either that or the green one are good healers.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we got the Healy person, the
Also Healy person.
yeah, but they're more like the druid, right?
Yeah, but they both still have like the heal cards.
Yeah.
Then we got the red, we got the blue, which is magic-y.
Magic-y. That one has the bombs, which is really nice.
Ooh, yeah. And then we got the purple deck, which is like the roguish.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
Swashbuckler.
special cards in there. A lot,
To, like,
a lot of
target.
jumps.
Oh, they're like the striker. That's right. They also have things to like counteract certain like bosses and stuff like that. I mean, not bosses, but like certain creatures just kind of eat them.
I feel like the red is the least useful.
Yeah, I like the red though.
It is good, but I feel like if we're gonna go a 3-person comp, the red is the least important.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this side. I'm gonna randomly choose one. Is that cool? And then,
I mean, if you want it, you can go
I
red.
mean-
It's what it is.
I
It's
mean,
like, we need sword cards anyway.
yeah. Okay, I got my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Let me choose this one. Ooh, I got blue. It's a good one to get. All right, I'm gonna snag this your blue deck.
Okay, you want to randomly pick?
Sure.
Why is this?
What?
Oh, it's twisted.
Yellow. Valkyrie! Based off of what the last one we get is, we'll decide.
And I'll go with my left hand. Green.
Nice. The yellow and the green deck is useful because then we have like two Heelys.
I'm gonna arrange it then.
If that's the case, then I might want to go Sorceress, which is teleport, discard 3 cards to defeat an obstacle. The other one's Time Stop, but with our comp, I think that getting around obstacles is going to be something we need.
Yeah, and then I'll go the Paladin instead of the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is discard 3 cards to make everyone else draw 2 cards. I think the Paladin discard 3 to defeat a monster. If we each have a defeat, I think that'll help.
So whenever we come across a card of that is like 3, then we'll just have that person just one-shot it and then move on. That way we don't have to waste time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you think we should zoom in the top-down camera?
If I zoom in the top-down camera, I have to also adjust the focus.
Oh, yeah.
And then whenever we zoom it back out, I have to adjust the focus again. Wait, maybe we don't need the top-down camera for this one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you want the top-down camera for this one?
Oops.
I feel like the colors are also fucky. I might need to adjust the colors. I'm like all sorts of sleepy today.
I know, right?
I'm so tired.
Do you want me to like put cards into the card cam then? Like as we draw, I can put it there. It's like hard to see.
Let's not use the card cam.
Yeah, I'm not using the card cam. The biggest thing is I kind of wanted to zoom it in so people can see the art at least. It's going to be chaotic, but
yeah, this game is absolutely.
Yeah, so what I was thinking is that we could like put our like cards in an arrangement, and then we can just make sure that they're thrown in between it, right?
I can make this bigger.
Oh yeah, we don't need the resolution because the resolution's already pretty good, right?
Yeah, the resolution's alright.
Wait, a card got thrown upside down. What? How?
The music has gotten very loud all of a sudden.
Poor. Also, sorry on Optical. I didn't apologize for hurting your ears. How many cards we start off with? Was it 5?
I think you have 3 in your hand, I think.
3 in your hand? Okay.
Yeah. And then 5, I think, is the max.
There we go. That's
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, and you can't draw to 5. You have to, like...
I didn't think there was a max.
No, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a max either.
Okay, never mind then. It's probably just, like, I'm thinking that, like, your hand never really gets over.
Yeah, well, because there are the characters that, like, have, like, allow them to discard their hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright, so... This is what we're looking at for the setup, then. This is where these have to be, and that doesn't have to be... That should be, like, here.
Awesome. I think we can move the box a little bit out of frame, too. The lid, I mean. There we go.
It's gonna be a little... There we go.
Okay. Cool.
And sorry that these are gonna be upside down for you guys. If we make them not upside down...
It's gonna be hard for us.
We're not gonna be able to see jack shit.
Okay.
And this is a real fast-paced game. So I guess we should explain what this is. So this is a game called 5 Minute Dungeon. Basically, each level... This is the dungeon. And there's 5 levels. So this is really 25-minute dungeon if you really think about it.
Yeah.
But each level, we have a timer of 5 minutes to work our way through this entire deck. In this deck, there are mini-bosses. There's 2 for each of us. There's a total of 6 mini-bosses in there that we have to defeat. So basically, when we flip a card over, it'll have requirements that we have to meet in order to defeat it. And in our hands, we have cards. Each deck has a different composition of cards. So this is the blue deck's mainly spells. So I'll get a lot of these versus Dawn, which is playing a paladin, which has a decent amount of like rogue fighting power. So you get a lot of swords.
I get a lot of shields.
Yeah, a lot of shields too.
Color associated. So I have a lot of like arrows.
Yeah. As
you can see from my starting hand.
Yeah. So the way the game works is that we all throw it down, and we just, it's live action. There's no stopping. Once we get going, we got to keep going. Mm-hmm. And if you throw a card and someone else also throws down the card to read the requirement, even if it's extra, we still have to discard it because we wasted it essentially.
Yeah. Once it's down on the table, it's down.
Yeah, and then you you die, or your character is dead if your deck runs out. So those are kind of your health points, your health pool, so to speak.
Minion, if we flip the camera, let me show you what happens when we flip the camera. Let me show you. Transform. Rotate 180 degrees. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
There's no Control Z. This is what happens when we flip the camera output. And then everyone complains that it's really weird seeing our hands come up from the bottom.
It's like the hand from like SpongeBob where it just like comes in from the side and grabs it. Just...
I think for the sake of this game, it'll be okay though.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how the game works. So it's gonna be real fast pace, and I feel like chat needs to match our energy.
So when I flip cards, where am I putting them?
Probably, I think over the baby, right?
Okay. And then when I'm
Or
done,
maybe like right here, so that way it mirrors that.
We can move this. We can put this like over here instead.
Alrighty.
I don't want them all stacked because it's gonna slide around.
Yeah, we usually just have the one.
Yeah. This is fine.
Brandon.
All right.
Brandon, you sexy beast, you cook yourself. Roasted.
Thank you.
What? That didn't make any sense.
It's a heat joke. Because roasted. You make things warm. You make things hot to roast them by cooking them. And Brandon's already sexy, so
Even chat's just like, what? Well, certainly caught me off guard there.
yeah. See, roasted.
Time to trick shot some people. Let's go.
Boom, roasted.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk in the dungeon.
Oh wait, this is gonna play music. Can we turn the music off?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is that a thing? Music volume.
There you go.
Okay.
Cool. Alright. Ready?
No, but let's do it.
Oh.
I don't want to know. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, it's an obstacle.
Oh, I don't got shit for this. Oh wait, I can discard 3. No, that's fine.
Too late.
We need jumps.
I need a jump. Ugh. Nope.
Uh,
I got a magic bump. There we go.
okay. Oh boy. Flip over next 2 dungeon cards. Must defeat both before moving on. It's a monster and a person. I'm just gonna trick shot this guy.
I have a
This
monster.
guy's dead.
I can kill the monster.
Alright, cool.
Okay, cool.
Alright, obstacle.
Arrow. I don't have any jumps.
I
how many
have 2
jumps?
wild cards.
Rad. All right.
Okay, cool. I got an obstacle. Got it. 3.
Okay.
Alright.
Boom. Those jumps are rough.
Another obstacle.
I have a scroll.
I have a wild card.
I have a jump. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go! Monster.
I got a sword. Oh wait, no, I got just a fireball.
There you go, that works.
Yeah.
Monster. I've got everything but the scroll.
I have a scroll.
Rad.
Let's go. No, this poor monster.
I don't have any of them's. It's not.
4 minutes left.
Come on.
I got it.
Okay.
It's kind of overkill, but... Oh, it's another monster!
I got a shield.
Okay, I don't have the other one, though.
I got a monster fireball.
Okay.
Okay. A monster. I have a shield. Well, hold on. I want to...
Pause.
Okay.
Time pause.
I'll play
So
it.
the problem that I'm running into is I had the Divine Shield and the Holy Hand Grenade, which meant that I couldn't discard any cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't do anything.
That's fine.
So I have 2 divine
We'll
items.
handle like monsters and stuff, and then also do trick shots and stuff.
Yeah. I also got an event thing in my hand right now. So the
Does
So
divine.
everybody draw a card by the.
Yeah.
Did you? So everybody has 4 cards.
Yeah, I have 'em.
Because that's what the Divine Shield does.
Yeah. So divine shield pauses time, which is helpful.
Yeah. Pause time until someone plays a card. So
Okay.
since none of us have played cards, we're okay. Leroy Jenkins is enough energy. Thumbs up. Let's do this.
Jenkins. Okay. So I have 1 shield.
I have a scroll. Does anyone have another shield?
Nope.
I can start trying to draw for more wild cards.
In theory, I should be able to get a shield pretty quickly.
Okay. We'll see
So
then. Yeah.
let's try for it. Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get
All right. Don't need this one. It's a John.
Shield. Let's go.
Prison trick shot.
Nice.
He's dead. It's a boss.
Oh,
Holy Hand Grenade. It's done.
nice.
Obstacle.
I got that.
Okay.
Person. Ooh.
I have 2 of them. We just need a shield.
I got
oh.
I got a wild card.
Okay.
Obstacle.
Sword.
Healing herb. I choose Dawn to draw the top 4 cards from your discard.
Pile.
I want that holy hand grenade back.
Got a scroll. There we go. We got the 2 scrolls.
Cool.
Person. Fuck it. It doesn't even have to be a trick shot. That poor guy doesn't see coming.
3 minutes left.
I have 1 scroll.
I have a magic bomb.
What? Play the wild card.
Wild card. Person. I'm gonna trick shot him.
Okay.
Bam. Trick shotted. Monster.
Shield.
I gotta jump.
Alright. I have next person.
Hold on a second. I'm pausing this.
Okay.
That deck is too large.
How many cards is this?
This is way too large.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because this is only supposed to be 20 cards.
Oh, that's right. It increases for the number of the level we're on.
Oh, yeah.
That is way too large.
I totally forgot about that.
Hold on, we might have already completed it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah.
All right, hold
big.
on. We're just gonna let's continue and we'll beat the boss.
Yeah.
And then.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, I don't have a smite. Alright, we're done with jumps.
Sword, arrow.
Arrows are done. We need swords.
We need swords.
Magic bomb
One
versus sword.
We're done.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we need a scroll. We need another scroll.
I
We
don't
don't.
see a scroll.
There's
here.
no scrolls.
Oh, it counts as one of every resource.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
All right.
Alright.
I
Okay.
totally spaced the fact that
Winning is fun.
that it was based off of the difficulty increases.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. That deck is way too fucking large.
It's too large.
Oh. It should be 20 in addition to the 6 boss.
Yeah, so that should be 26.
Or, no, it should be just 20.
Minion!
Did you say it was
Just
20
failed
in
out.
addition to the
Or,
bosses?
sorry, it's
20 including the
Yeah,
bosses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it including the bosses?
yes. I mean, now we go to 25.
Yeah.
So now.
Really?
Yes.
Well, what does it say on the last one?
20. Oh, the last one
Last one's
is
got
40. Yeah, so it increases by 5 every time.
So isn't it like 25 base cards plus whatever bosses we have?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because the bosses are hard already.
We would not survive. Like, look where I am in my deck.
Mm.
I still had like half of mine left, and I had a heal that I was ready to use. But I was like, wait a minute, this is weird.
17, 18, 19.
Plus 6. And there we have it. Loud. I was gonna say loud card shuffle noises, and then I combined loud and card and said lard.
Lard.
Lord.
Oh man, my brain does not exist today. I don't even know why I'm so tired. Like, I was up late last night, but I also took a nap. I've had caffeine, and I shouldn't be this tired.
I don't know. So something of like I've been feeling a bit tired too recently. So I don't know. Just my
Where's lethargia?
yeah. I need to like.
I did have like a 2-day migraine between like Monday and yesterday though, so
good.
maybe that's why I'm still tired. Maybe my brain's still recovering. How are you guys doing today? I hope your days are going better. We're just chilling.
Yeah.
Additionally, we'll probably, once we finish all 5 of these dungeons, think about what kind of game that you might want us to play.
Yeah, tell us what you want us to play. We're just chilling. Random board games. What do you want us to play?
Today is a grab bag day.
Yeah, suggest anything. We might say yes.
If you complete it.
We'll complete this game. Well, because if you fail a level, the game's not over. You can try it again.
And then you just keep going. Mysterium.
I don't think we can do that with 3 people.
I think you can.
Well, I think we can, but I don't think it'd go well with 3 people. That's also the one where one person can't talk.
Yeah.
Maybe we can give it another shot. We're not playing Axis and Allies. Fight me.
I don't know if we have time for that one. I don't even know if we'd have time for setup.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Maybe we could give Mysterium a shot again.
Alright. So you still want this narrator, or do you want to go on?
Ooh, what are the options? List off the options.
Epic, spiteful, fearful, dramatic, Scottish, or spooky?
I like how Scottish is considered
Yeah,
alright.
a personality trait.
Scottish works.
It's an emotion, really.
Scottish.
Yeah.
This just did Scottish as an emotion.
How you feeling today? I'm feeling Scottish.
I'm feeling Scottish today.
We could do Azul. I think we could give Mysterium a shot.
Give it a shot.
All right. So I'm starting with a Divine Shield.
I have a cancel an event.
I'm just gonna trick shot the first guy I see.
Okay. First event, Alan cancels.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what we got.
Dungeon adventurers. Do you have what it takes to escape? 3, 2, 1, go!
Obstacle.
Oh. Whoop. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
It feels weird with
All
that.
players
Just
pass.
do it.
Nope. Event.
Cancel.
Get out of here.
Obstacle.
Cancel.
I've got 2 of these. The arrow and the.
Uh,
there we go.
Oh,
Rad.
cool. Sword.
Monster.
More sword. Oh wait, fuck. I can't. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do this real fast.
Pause.
Everybody draw an extra card. I'm going to just kill him. If nobody has the swords.
No, I don't got swords now.
Okay, I'm just gonna discard the 3 fucking arrows that I drew.
Yeah. Seems
Alright.
best.
Smite!
Smite him! I'm gonna smite this man.
Man, I remember playing
Yeah.
League.
3, 2. Oh.
Time resumed.
He's dead. Smited. Monster.
I got an arrow.
I have an arrow.
I have to jump.
Sick. A person. Hold on. Trick shot him.
Oh.
Another person. I'm gonna trick shot him too.
Okay, never mind.
An obstacle.
I have the scroll.
I have a scroll. That's the only thing I can't
Wild
offer.
card.
Rad.
An obstacle.
God, obstacles.
You can. Okay.
Wild card.
We just need one more jump. Pause.
Timer pause.
Fine.
Yeah.
I
Make
drew
sure
a
you
wild
have 4
card.
cards. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Time resumed.
Obstacle.
I have,
I got it.
Okay,
Double
cool.
scroll.
Minibus.
I have the shields.
Magic.
4 minutes.
One
Magic bomb.
arrow.
One of
and a
each.
sword.
Cool. Then that's it.
Discard your
Discard your
hand.
hand.
Oh.
Fuck.
A monster.
I have a sword.
I
do not have a jump.
Don't have a jump. Magic bombs get over with.
Alright. Obstacle. I have this shield.
I have the other ones.
Alright.
Okay.
What about our next 2 dungeons? Person. I've got the person. And another person. Oh,
I
this
have
one.
the
Okay.
scroll
Oh.
and an arrow.
He was already. Wait.
Well, there's an arrow for that one.
Oh, so we. Okay.
And we need to kill both.
I have a wild card. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Obstacle.
I got this. Got the thing. Because that one's rough.
Person. I trick shot him.
Cool.
Obstacle.
I have the shield. Do you have the 2 scrolls, Alan?
Nope.
I have 1 scroll.
Oh, there's the other scroll.
Okay.
Monster.
I got it. Fireball.
Rad.
Person. Trick shot.
3 minutes
Nice.
left.
Person.
I'm just gonna holy hand grenade this dude. I don't care.
I healed on.
Fuck, that sucks.
I got
Nice.
a-
I'm
got a
gonna
magic bomb.
I'm holy hand grenading him again.
Minibus. Oh, we
Oh,
wasted the
yeah.
magic bomb. Hold on, let me
Is he
say
a
like a
monster?
top
No, he's a
deck.
mini
I
boss.
have a lot.
I've got a
Oh,
healing herb
da-da.
somewhere. A healing herb, Alan.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could have. All right, that's fine. Then use the bomb. And now we have to kill the boss.
I have a wild card, and
Yeah,
that's
got it.
all I can offer you.
That's what I got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 1 more scroll and 2 more shields.
There it is.
2 more shields.
Two more shields. What are you talking about? 2 more shields.
Well, because I'm.
Then I
Okay.
would have played that
Okay,
one.
there you go. We did it.
Oh,
Okay.
I died.
Pause. You've escaped the dungeon? I never would have believed it.
That's it?
That's-
That's all the enthusiasm we get from that?
Alright, let's get a little bit more enthusiasm.
You did it! Congratulations!
Congrats, you're not dead. Alright, let me add 5 more cards here.
I'm inclined to turn the music back on and turn our music off.
Yeah, our music's way too chill.
It's way too chill for like what's going on. If I have the holy hand grenade, we should pause. Or like, we shouldn't. We accidentally doubled up on the magic bomb and the hand grenade.
Yeah.
Turning off this music. Goodbye, music.
Goodbye.
Turning on this music. Hello.
No one misses you.
It's weird without the music now, though.
Did you add in the 5 more?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Hopefully Shark with Legs is in here.
So now that we know that the discard your hand thing is there, if Alan draws the cancel an event, you should hold on to that until that happens.
Oh, so who are we fighting now? Zola the Gorgon.
Zola.
I think we can see... Are we allowed to see what, like, we need at the end?
Oh, yeah, you should be able to see that.
Because, I mean, it's, like, public information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swords.
So it's an even spread of
The
stuff.
jump is always the rough one for us, because we don't have a lot of them.
Yeah, that's the Ninja deck.
Yeah.
Or, I guess Purple deck, because it's Ninja Thief.
Yeah.
The Swift boy.
That speedy boy.
Swiffy. Alright, I don't have anything cool except for a double scroll at the beginning.
I have the first person.
I have the first monster.
Alright.
Nice.
So first person, first monster.
And I can give the obstacle if we don't have the things for it.
Ready?
Hello,
Epic
Gonzalez.
adventures. Get it? Epic. 3, 2, 1, go.
Person! Sniped.
Monster is dead.
Dead.
They show up. Ooh!
Hold on. Do we have a jump? Do we have one jump?
No.
No, I don't have one.
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay.
Alright,
What are
cool.
you talking about?
I have a sword. I have another sword.
Rad.
Person!
I can do the arrows.
Oh.
I got a shield.
Okay. Person! I'm just trick-shotting him.
Okay.
I got all scrolls.
Discard your hand.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3. Oh, no, my healing herb!
Oh.
2, 3.
I got a monster to fireball.
Okay.
Monster! I've got this.
Okay.
Person!
I have a scroll.
I have the arrow. Person!
I have 2 of these. We just need a
Wild carded.
Yeah, rad.
Obstacle.
I got him.
Okay.
Obstacle.
Jump.
I got the event card in my hand. Or the cancel event. I got the jump.
Okay.
Person! Trick-shotted.
Cool. Arrow. We just need a sword.
Wild card.
Okay.
Double scroll.
Minutes left.
2
Looking over
dungeon
next
cards.
to.
2 bosses.
I got 3 scrolls.
Got an arrow.
I can do this.
I got a jump,
Alright, I
another
think
arrow. Oh,
We
don't
need
need
one
that.
more scroll. Arrows are done.
No, yeah, we need one more scroll. Arrows are good. We need a sword.
I got all events in my hand. I can
And a
magic bomb
shield.
if we need it. Oh, there's a bold mini
Have a
boss.
sword?
Fuck.
I have a scroll.
We need one more jump, and I'm
Done.
There
Okay.
we go.
Obstacle.
Okay, obstacle. It's 3 jumps. Anyone got it?
No.
No.
Hold on, we're pausing for a second.
Yeah, because I have nothing but events in my hand, like magic bomb, fireballs.
I have
can
my
monster.
last healing herb.
Okay.
I got a sword.
Okay. None of us have many jumps is the problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
I want to save this healing herb for when Dawn gets healed. So that we can get double use out of it.
yeah. Because then we could, like, heal each other up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna deal with this jump. I can magic bomb, but we'll only get 1 jump.
Yeah, I don't think we should. I guess I can try and top deck for it.
What's your hand right now, Alan?
I have 3
Yeah.
events. I have cancel the next event, a fireball, a magic bomb, and a sword.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been top decking like the last couple of monsters.
Yeah. I think that's yeah, we just kind of have to try and top deck to win.
Are Brandon and I just going to card mill them?
Yeah, kinda.
I'm not confident there are any more jumps in my deck. Because I've already had 2 of them.
Yeah, I went through 3 of mine, and
I probably got a couple. I've only gone through 3. So let me.
I might.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, shit. Alright.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Continue.
Timer's back on.
I need this shield. I need that magic.
Wait a second, hold on.
Time stopped.
Is discarding a card playing a card? Because it does technically say pause time until someone plays a
I
card.
think so. That would be kind of busted.
Yeah, I think that counts.
It's not like super
Okay.
into the
Okay.
Okay.
Timer's
I got
back on.
one of those. Oh, sick. The second.
Let's one more. There it is.
Okay. There's a person. I can't.
I have my heal. Brandon,
Okay, thank you.
put their discard back on the top of your draw pile. Do you want to use that thing on me now?
Yeah, I use it on you. Healing herb.
Cool. What is that for? 2,
Draw 4.
3, 4. Okay. I have a scroll. Do you have a person? No, you don't have a person one.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Mini boss.
Oh, there we go. Now I can firebomb. We need one of each. Then I got a shield.
And then we need
And then I got an arrow.
and a sword. We're done.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Fine. A person.
A healing herb, Alan.
Okay.
What does that one do? 4?
No, yes, 4. I have this one. This one we just need another shield.
I got
Wild
it.
card.
Okay.
Obstacle.
I got to discard 3.
Okay. All players catch your hands.
Oh, cool.
You have 2 heal items, Alan.
Tell me when to play
I
'em.
have 1. Fucking nuts, man. We just okay. Yeah, we're good. I have 1 scroll. Let's go.
Person.
I got to jump.
We need two scrolls. Alan, can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna
on me?
heal everybody. All players draw 3 from the discard pile.
I will. Okay, that's not the heal I was talking about. Because I have another heal.
And then I can heal you.
Wait, is
again.
it any 3 or is it just
No,
the top?
it says all 3 draw 3 from the top.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
The top 3 from the discard pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is weird because I play it, then doesn't mean I pick it back up.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right,
Excluding
we're done. We're done. Obstacle.
Yes.
Can you discard
Yeah, I
3?
got 3. Got it.
Person.
I got the scroll.
Okay, we're good.
Obstacle.
Jump in a scroll. Can you use...
Dawn, I'm gonna heal you.
Yeah, that's the one that I was.
And I'm gonna healing herb, Alan. So you draw the top 4.
So draw the heal back.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I got a scroll. I need a jump.
Jump, yeah. Hold
Okay.
on, we're gonna
I
pause.
don't need this one anymore.
Take a break.
All
Find
right.
the jump.
I got the next
Okay,
2 monsters.
Don't play
There's
it.
no more monsters, so you can just get rid of fireballs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're good now. I have the swords.
There's a magic bomb here,
Okay.
I got another heal if we want.
and then I have a spare
I
one
got
of these.
2 shields.
Okay, so we'll need a shield, 2 swords, and 1 jump.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 1 sword, because magic bomb will be
And then I
one
can
each.
heal Brandon.
A shield, so a shield, a sword, and a jump is all that we'll need.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Healing
though.
me gives me all of my jumps back.
Well, the thing is that if he plays Magic Bomb, then I can play heal. Can he play Magic Bomb again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
No, I
Because
guess
when you've played
it's
it,
part
it
of the
doesn't.
act.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
move to the discard pile until
Yeah,
the
okay.
boss is completed.
Okay. Sounds good though.
Yeah. All right.
3.
2, 1. Boop.
Time resumed.
All right.
Well-
So that one's completed, and
Okay.
then these were for the boss.
So here's the magic bomb. Here's the jump. I'm just gonna discard
I
this.
have more
there's-
shields.
Here's a wild card. The jumps are done.
There we go. I did 2
We're done.
Magic Bombs.
We're done. We're
Okay.
done already. Super overkill.
You worked together like professionals and made it through the dungeon.
Hell yeah.
I'm so proud of you kids.
Hooey! This
Alright,
game is
alright.
chaos.
Just got a top deck to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
It did work out.
How are you doing, Ganges? I didn't get to ask how you were doing because you popped in while we were playing.
I got 5 more of these boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Boss number 4.
Oops. Sorry.
On to the next. Doing alright? That's better than doing bad.
Yeah.
Latte's not here. Latte's probably hanging out in Albert's room with him right now.
Yeah, he's Albert's still got work stuff, so she's
Albert doesn't
probably
exist.
chilling.
He never existed.
That's right, fuck, I forgot.
Albert doesn't exist. He never existed. I don't know who you're talking about. That is figment of your imagination. Blanket term's only ever been 3 people. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And Latte.
3 people in Latte.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Who belongs to the nebulous void. We don't know how Latte got
It's
here.
kind of like every time we ask, we're like, yeah, who is Lot? Like, who owns Lot? I don't know.
It's the meme.
Who feeds Latte?
Who are you?
Why is there an unoccupied master bedroom, and why don't any of us live in it?
Yeah.
Who owns this house? Who do we pay rent to?
Yeah.
3 people and a void cat. Cool. Okay. That fucking heel circle jerk is so good.
Yeah. I mean, it can only happen if you have the green and yellow
Yeah.
deck, so. Spiteful.
Okie dokie.
Starting hand. Cool.
I got
Looking
the event on the top deck and a monster.
Oh, fuck. I'm starting with the heel. That sucks.
Yeah. That's okay. Ready?
Monster time.
The house belongs to Latte. Yeah.
That's
Dungeon
good.
will open in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I got a monster.
Do it.
Boom,
Obstacle.
fireball.
I have 2 shields.
And a jump. Monster.
I have jumps, so I'm not going to discard them. They're hard to get.
Oh.
I got 2 jumps in
There
the
it is.
cancel event.
I'm playing my heal. Everybody draw the top 3 from their discard pile.
Cool.
Does that mean I pick this back up?
No, I don't think
There's
so.
nothing for it.
I got the next monster, though.
I trick shot this man.
Okay. I have both. He's dead.
Obstacle.
Scroll.
Double arrow.
Nice.
Monster.
Oh, got him. Fireball.
Next person's mine. Monster.
I got the jump.
Arrow.
Jump.
We need another
Wild
arrow.
card.
Okay.
Person. Sniped.
Okay.
Another person. Hold on.
Scroll. Divine shield. Hold on. Let's just pause for a second. Why the hell not?
Alright, man, I've been drawing all my jumps, and I know jumps are rare out of us, so I don't
have
want
my heal, which
to
sucks.
spend them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so...
We just have me top deck, or just fucking top. Yeah, I just have me go for it, because then you
Just
you'll
go for it, and then I'll
Oh,
use
you'll
the heal
also
on you.
get your heal, too, eventually.
Yeah, that's why it's also pretty good to do
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid paradox.
Ready?
So that's what we're doing?
Yeah. 3,
But
2,
if I use it on myself, then I get my health potion, too.
and then you get your heal back.
It's true.
That's not a bad in-between.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that before we do anything. So then my play is going to be... Okay, so I'm gonna... It'll be this...
Yep.
This... Draw this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta wait till the monster's dead to play the next one.
Because then you get your divine shield back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Boop, Brandon did the thing.
Sniped.
Alright,
I got the 2 jumps.
Oh, stop it! I'm using this! Everybody draws 3 cards from their discard pile. I heal Brandon.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
Take all of your shit. There we go.
Dude.
And then we're divine shielding again. Everybody drawn the card.
Dude, I got the 3 the 3 jumps.
Alright.
So that means my heal has already been played, but that's okay.
Wait, actually, I should probably just
yeah,
discard. I should
I didn't
discard
think
to
about
do this
that, but it's
obstacle.
already
Okay, I'm just top deck, man. Let's go.
Oh, so do I not play anything anymore until you get your heal and I can get all this back?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
So I'm going to discard these 3 in order to use my teleport action. That way I can keep some jumps in my hand.
Okay.
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna do. Is that
Okay.
cool?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Boom!
Another obstacle. I have a scroll.
I can't play it. Brandon has to mill.
Yeah.
If we're gonna,
Go,
I can't
Brandon.
play anything.
Go, Brandon, go!
Oh, fuck.
Well, I can play one thing. There we go. That's my
we
one
need
thing.
the shield then.
It sucks
Go.
because I have it.
You got this, Brandon. I believe.
Until you get your...
Okay, there's a wild card.
Discard.
Oh,
Alan,
yeah,
do
event! Boom! Get
Monster.
wrecked. I got the jump.
I can't do anything until Brandon gets his thing.
Sniped.
I got the next monster. Oh, fuck.
Once Brandon gets his heal, then I can start playing
I got
again.
a scroll,
No.
jump, we need an
Healing
arrow.
herb, Brandon, use it.
A healing herb done.
Alright, I draw all of these back. Cool, I can start playing again. I have both of those. It's out.
Pass your hands.
Fuck,
You
alright.
got a fireball.
Alan, you have the heal that is to be used on Brandon.
Okay.
But not yet.
Tell me when you want it, Brandon. I got double shield.
Here, it's done.
Person.
Jump. The thing. So we need a scroll or a jump. Okay, we're done.
Obstacle.
Arrow.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Obstacle.
Scroll. Scroll. Done.
Person.
Shield.
Done.
Alright. Next monster is mine.
I have the other healing herb. What do I do with it?
Use it on... Not... Alan use the Divine Shield.
Divine shield. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like,
He
because
does
I can
healing
heal
pot and then
everybody,
heals
but
me.
I can heal everybody to get the 3 cards on the top deck, but I was waiting for a better time to do it.
I think now's a good enough time... Oh, no, we should wait on Brandon's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I want to do it at the very least after we kill this one, so I get the divine shield back.
Oh, yeah, the normal heal, yeah.
Okay.
Not
So,
the full
so you want
heal.
me to just mill and then kill him, and
Yeah,
then
and then I can heal you, because you don't have the healing hand yet, right?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. I have 3 cards to discard, and Don has a fireball.
Yeah, I have the smite for the next
Hold on.
monster.
Well, why don't you discard? Discard those to mill, and then when I play the heal, you can pick them back up again.
Because Alan wants to kill this thing.
Yeah.
So that way, when you're right.
What?
I think it's just that if he doesn't draw the sword right away, it's going to be stuck on the bottom because it only does its top 3 cards.
I mean,
Well,
you're
trick shot.
gonna full heal me.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Discard the 3 to trick shot.
Yeah.
Alan uses the 3 card heal to pick up the divine shield again and the other top 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then we hold off for a little bit, and then Alan full heals you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, that's the plan.
Okay.
So you're trick shotting.
Okay. Trick shot.
Timer started.
Alan, play the heal.
Oh, yep. Here's the heal.
Everybody draws the top 3 cards. I already got
This
that.
is a monster.
I have the shield. Oh wait, no, I've already played it. Fuck it. It's
And
gone.
I have
Mini boss.
Cool.
Okay.
Just one more jump.
Wild card.
Okay.
Obstacle.
2 shields.
And a wild card.
I have these.
I got a shield.
So we need
And an
one
arrow.
shield. One more shield.
I'm Millboy. Let's go.
Okay.
Mini boss.
Hold on. Pause.
Time paused.
Divine shield.
I have an arrow and a wild card.
I have a scroll and a jump.
So all we need is.
A shield and a sword.
I mean, if I'm Millboy.
No, there's 5. So a shield or a sword.
Yeah.
There's a shield or a sword because Brandon has the wild card.
Yep, yep.
Okay. So you're gonna be Millboy,
Yeah, I'll be Millboy.
and then.
And then when you tell me to, I'll heal you, Brandon.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Timer started.
Hey, shield.
All right. Done.
Prison.
Oh, I got another shield.
Oh, oops. I'm gonna discard that anyway.
Are you doing the?
Yeah.
Use the thing, Alan,
Heal!
Alright, cool. And then I use Healing Herb on Alan.
to pick those up. Yeah.
Top 4.
Top 4. Yeah.
I didn't pick up anything useful again except for another shield.
Oh, fuck! You already played that. We need the swords.
Trick shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Next 2 dungeon cards.
I'm trick shotting him.
Okay.
I got the scrolls. I got all. There's the 3 scrolls.
Okay.
We'll need.
We need one. We need a sword now.
This guy's dead.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said trick shotting him.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end. Okay.
2, 3. Alright, need 4 arrows.
Arrow.
1 jump. Jumps are
scrolls,
done.
The shields are done.
Magic bomb.
Here's the sword.
Arrows are done. Sword's done. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1. Yep. Yep. 1. Overkill as fuck. Yes, we did it.
Woo! Nice.
Ooh-wee.
Here we go.
What?
Because she
She's
wants us to,
spiteful.
yeah, she
Oh.
wants us
Wants us to lose.
to die.
I see.
You're all going to die. That's who she is. The tsundere. No, we can't play silently with hands hidden. The game will literally become impossible if we do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was still like sorting stuff out.
Yeah.
All right, and then all that's left is the dungeon master.
Yes, sir. So, think about what game you want to
Yeah.
play.
Well, I don't think he'll suggest a Mysterium.
Mysterium?
I think we can give it a shot.
We can try, yeah. Yeah. We got
But it's been a hot second since we tried Mysterium.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a try.
It's come up in recent conversations with other people's. Yeah, go ahead.
No, we
Have
can't
fun.
talk during pause because then we can't like. The whole point of this game is communication.
Yep.
The whole point of this game is communication.
It is.
That's like saying you're not allowed to talk during keep talking and nobody explodes. Like, it's the whole point of the game. Maybe we could try the first boss like that, but that's it. Like, I don't think it's possible. All right. Have you set up the...
Yeah,
we're
I
still
got
setting
it.
up
We're
your
for shuffling it up. Remember the bomb manual and defuse it solo.
Christ.
So-
No, that's way too much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's too much information.
You have to like remember which cards,
Yeah.
which characters played, and it's just like, oh fuck.
I think it's already going to be like complicated enough because like even one person doing one thing. Because isn't it timed?
Yeah.
Well, don't.
Mysterium.
Oh, Mysterium. Yeah. There's like a sand thing.
You overestimate how good at games we are. We're not good at games.
No, we are not.
Is that 40 cards?
Yeah, I
Should
can.
be.
Alrighty.
Oh, I got swords for days.
I'm ready to just trick shot someone.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's timed.
Oh, it says timed as an option.
We're gonna open it up and we're gonna see.
Yeah, well, we'll look at the rules. It's been a long time since we played. Starting with the holy hand grenade again. Do you have the event cancel, Alan?
Nope.
All right.
Let's find out.
No! I refuse! 3,
Oh, I thought I picked dramatic.
1, go!
I got a sword and a jump.
All right.
Nice.
That poor goblin. I got hops.
Okay, he's dead.
Me boss.
Scroll.
I don't
Got
got
hop.
any of these.
Oh, fuck. The holy hand grenade.
That's easier.
I got over there.
We need a scroll and a jump.
I got a scroll.
Oh, we just need a jump.
Wild
Sorry.
card. Trick shot.
Nice.
Oh, no, no.
Not trick shot.
Okay,
Let's play
scroll.
it.
Got the scroll.
Should I get back your holy hand?
We need a
grenade?
jump.
Yes.
I healed on.
Cool.
We need a jump.
I haven't encountered any jumps yet.
Jump.
Oh, my other healing herb.
Jump.
I can't.
Please.
I healing herb myself. 1, 2,
I got 2 magic bombs. Fuck it.
4.
Okay.
Oh, the next card I drew was a fucking jump. I got the next monster, but
I
it's a person.
healing herb myself.
I have sword. I have so many goddamn shields. Stop it.
Sword, please.
4 minutes remaining!
Heal.
What do we need?
We need a sword.
Oh, I have these.
Okay, it's done.
Monster.
I got a fireball.
Okay. Another monster.
I got
2
him
swords.
fireball.
Obstacle. I have a scroll.
I have 2
He's
scrolls.
done.
Cool. Person, trick shot.
Alright, I got jumps for days.
Two scrolls.
I got jumps for days. I don't know if I should risk discarding them. Jump. Okay, I'm discarding them.
I have a wild card.
Okay, health potion. Everybody draws the 3 cards from their
1,
discard
2,
pile.
3.
I got a shield.
Well, technically it says draws 3 cards. Doesn't that mean we get to choose?
Yes.
So you can choose which 3 cards. Pick your favorite 3. Is that new? Have we not done that yet?
It's not completed.
Okay, in which case I would have drawn these 2 and I defeat it. By the way, he's dead. I drew
Okay.
the
Another obstacle. I healing herb gone.
2.
And then I healing herb myself.
That doesn't give me the health potion back.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I was
never
1
mind.
short.
Then I healing herb you again.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have too many shields. I scroll. Okay, done. Obstacle.
I need the
Shield.
I need healing.
What? Okay, health potion. Draw you 3 cards.
Thank you.
Please.
I can
need
pick up
monsters.
here. I can't pick that back up.
Obstacle.
It's done.
I need monsters.
I'm gonna trick shot this guy.
Okay.
Monsters, please.
I need one sword.
I'm just gonna healing herb Dawn to get that potion back.
Okay, I still don't have any swords. My hand is too large.
My hand's too large. I can't even top deck. Is it a monster?
Monster,
Yes.
monster,
Heck
kill.
yeah.
All right, now
Ah, got him.
Monster.
now I burst him down.
He
Oh.
dead.
Dead. Person.
Not dead, almost dead.
Dead.
Minutes remaining!
Monster. I got hops. Shield.
Shield dead. I didn't mean to put that one down.
Person. I have an arrow.
I
I
health
can...
potion. Draw 3 cards from your discard pile. I play this and he's dead.
All right. It's discard your hands.
Fuck! There goes my holy hand grenade and my heal.
Oh yeah, I don't have a way
It's
to counter
done.
this.
Keep moving. We're gonna lose this. Shield.
The top deck of my hand was the cancel event.
Doesn't matter. Jump. We need a jump. I have a jump.
Okay. Obstacle.
Got to jump.
Dang it.
Divine shield. Pause.
I'm stopped!
Alright, I didn't.
Fuck!
I don't have it.
That's my heal and my holy hand grenade.
Yeah.
We're not getting those back.
Ooh.
We are screwed. We're not gonna beat this.
Yeah.
We are not gonna beat this.
Yeah, what sucks is that the draw event was my next card as soon as that event was over.
Damn.
So I have it. I got a sword and then I got my fireballs back when you healed me.
I have a snipe.
Yeah, so I guess I could discard these 3 or I could target top deck.
Top decking requires that you get rid of one of the fireballs or your cancel minimum.
Yeah. Well, we don't really need to cancel anymore, do we? Because the thing we needed for is now gone.
Yeah, the rest of them
Yeah,
aren't
so I
bad.
can start top decking to see if I can get that extra jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more consistent if we just get rid of it with the teleport.
Yeah. Instead of milling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I do this.
Yeah, we don't have time.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to keep moving.
Time resumed!
The jump was the next one.
2.
2 monsters.
Don't need that.
We have a
Smite.
fireball and smite.
Don't use the fireball.
Another monster.
Oh.
I've got this.
I
got 2 scroll. I got 2
Okay.
shields.
I got the snipe.
Okay.
Person, I'm trick shotting.
Okay.
I'm trick shotting. 2,
Dead
3.
in 1 minute!
Me boss.
We need
Arrow,
an arrow.
arrow.
No more arrows. Shields.
I got
all
him.
scrolls.
We're done.
We're done. Okay.
Person.
I got a scroll.
I got an arrow.
Okay, it's done.
Person.
I have a
scroll.
I have all of it.
All right.
Okay.
Obstacle. Got hops.
Divine shield.
Let's take a break!
I have a wild card.
I
Okay.
have arrow.
All right. So.
That would be done. Ready?
Yep. All right. Let's go.
Let's get going!
Pass your hands.
All right.
Shit. Shoot. Obstacle. I have
Arrows.
scroll.
Done. All right. Now
Obstacle.
do the
I
second
got
one.
it. 3.
All right. Cool.
All right. Final boss.
Monster.
Dude, just yeet everything.
I did it.
Okay. Shields are done. Scrolls are done. I need one
Sword.
arrow.
We don't have enough.
Nope.
Can you? What's your last card?
Nope.
Yeah, we can't do
We're
it.
down 1 sword.
We are down 1 sword, but we are out.
Lost!
I can't believe we made it that fast.
I know,
through
right?
everything, though.
Dude, we just needed the 1 sword, and that was all RNG at the end.
Oh, Quantum Jack suggests route for the next one. Haha.
Thanks for popping in during your break. Hello, Quantum Jack. I hope you're
Nice.
doing
So we
well.
have one for Mysterium, one for route.
Oh.
Sounds good.
I think route might be too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We'll see. We gotta beat Dungeon Master first, but yeah.
Ah, that sucks.
It was all RNG down to we had a sword at the end.
We sure did lose!
Dang.
I don't want to hear it.
Oven fries are delicious. I love oven fries. I love making fries. Have you done them in an air fryer? Trogdor is possible. We could look into Trogdor.
Oh, Charter's nice and short.
Trogdor's pretty short. So we're just kind of playing whatever games today.
Yeah, I don't remember the the timeline for Mysterium.
It says 42 minutes because it's a timed game.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's precisely. We're here to watch the Chelsea on idea. That's fair. I highly recommend it. We picked up an air fryer a while back, and it's some good shit. That's fair. I mean, they're not particularly large. They're like this big. There are small ones. Listen. Some air fryers double as dehydrators.
It's true.
Ours does. Take that into account. I don't know how they work as dehydrators, but I like the air fryer that we got. It's really good. Yeah. You'll have to look into it to see which ones are good for it and which ones aren't. But I do know the one that we have does have the dehydrate function. That is a thing you can do with it. It's really nice because you can do things like it's so much faster than doing ovens. Yeah, double function stuff is always good for small space. We'll use it in place of the microwave for a lot of things too. Like we'll reheat stuff in it.
The rice cooker is also a slow cooker. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Stuff like that's nice.
Yeah, I have a slow cooker downstairs that I haven't touched in a while. There's a period of time when I was like, man, I'm gonna buy some beans. I'm gonna make some
The red one?
Yeah, the red one.
That one's mine.
Is it?
Can't
Yeah.
confirm.
My mom gave it to me.
Yeah, I remember that I got one eventually. I don't know if I gave it back to my mom or if that.
No, the red
Weird.
one's mine. My mom gave it to me because she was trying to downsize.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Where exactly did mine go then?
I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, we lived together for 2 years. I think I just sort of like forgot where mine went.
I mean, there's a lot of boxes. It could be
Slow cook is a great way to cook or roast a ham. You're right. I wish Haley were in here because she would love to regale you of her Kahlua pig.
Yeah.
That's delicious. If you get like a big thing of pork and you stick it in a slow cooker, and I can't remember what you put in it, but there's you put liquid smoke and some stuff in it, and you cook it for legitimately 24 hours. It stays in the slow cooker. It's delicious. It's so salty and savory, and it just falls the fuck apart. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Mm.
I'll have to ask her for the recipe.
All right.
I got nothing important in my first hand.
I haven't
wild
even
card.
drawn my hand. Man, we're talking about food and now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh no, mistakes. Ah. Some bed.
Alright.
Ready?
Can you not make me angry? Yeah.
First monster is mine.
You have 5 minutes to get through the following dungeon and defeat the boss.
For a second there, I thought that was Keanu Reeves.
And don't die. I should have said that one first, but don't die. That would be a very
Do you
bad
have-
thing.
okay.
I can get the first obstacle.
3,
Okay, I have first monster.
1.
You have
Person. I have the scroll.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're done.
Monster.
I have. He's dead.
I got my event thing.
Monster.
I got both of
this one.
those.
Oh. Hey,
I got
you
both
did.
of those.
Obstacle.
I don't want to I don't want to eat my cancel.
Yeah, that's fair. But
I have my healing herb now.
divine shield. Hold on. That means that Alan, you can draw an extra card, which means you can discard the other. Oh, you already have. You have. Oh my God, they're
Yeah.
all good shit.
Yeah,
That's
I got a fireball,
Alright.
magic bomb, and a scrolls.
Let's have the one.
Do I do the cheeky thing? Do I use the holy hand grenade and then my health potion?
and then a healing herb.
Yeah.
And then Alan gets cards to fodder for a free obstacle. Because he's also gonna get health potion.
Yeah. Okay. He's also gonna get a health potion.
Well, health
Well,
potion's gonna get
it
hit him
affects
too.
everybody.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
he'll,
yeah,
he'll,
yeah.
he'll draw exactly
and
enough to
I can,
obstacle.
I draw 3, and then I can discard those 3
Yeah, that'll
immediately.
get me all of my cards back in my hand. Okay, and then I will have next monster. All right, so we're going to do the cheeky thing. We're playing the Holy Hand Grenade.
Yep.
Flip the card. These go to the discard.
Okay.
Now.
Time's back up.
And then I use this. All players draw 3 cards from their discard pile.
And then a healing herb done.
And then I get this monster with a fireball.
Obstacle.
And then I discard those 3 in order to do the obstacle.
Person.
Okay, I have a sword.
I have a scroll.
I have a wild card.
Okay, cool.
Person. I can do this.
Okay.
I can do this one too.
Okay.
Okay,
I
monster.
have a jump and a shield.
I have a shield.
Scroll.
That's,
Get a
I have a wild card.
okay.
okay. I got a shield.
I can just be Millboy. There you
Oh,
go.
this is okay. Next monster is mine.
This is a person.
I have an arrow.
I got a sword.
Okay.
Discard your hand.
Oh, no.
Cancel it.
Canceling.
Obstacle.
Can you obstacle?
I can, but I probably
it's
I'm gonna
okay.
use a magic bomb.
Hold on, pause.
Timer pause.
Okay, now I can.
Okay.
Because I got the 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then do the thing. Hold on, Brandon. You have a tendency to flip it upside down.
Oh, sorry.
So no, it's okay. Keep doing that. I'm just gonna flip the deck, so now it'll flip correctly.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, thank you very much for the
Oh.
Thank you.
random 6 months answer board game plan. How you doing today, friend? I hope you're doing well.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Get out of here, obstacle.
Teleport. Obstacle.
I can.
I've got the wild card.
Well, I gotta jump.
Mini boss.
Holy hand grenade.
Okay.
Person. Sniped.
Next
Person.
monster is mine.
I got a
I have an-
arrow.
I have a shield. It's a
monster is dead.
Nice.
It's an obstacle.
I
I have a wild card.
I don't. Nah.
Hey, we got
Nice.
hops. Another obstacle.
Shield. We need swords.
I have a sword.
All right, and then we need another shield.
And I'm getting all my
Shield is
jumps.
done.
Monster.
I gotta jump.
I got
This and play the other arrow. We're good.
person. Ooh.
Shields are done. We need two.
Do you want me to trick shot him?
Sure. Fuck it.
Cool. Obstacle.
Magic bomb that deals with it.
Okay.
Obstacle.
This one.
I got it.
Yeah.
Obstacle.
Got that.
Magic.
We need another shield.
Wild card.
Oh, okay.
Mini boss.
Oh, wait, I got this one. Magic bomb. Gotta get all
cool,
of
he's
it.
done.
Perfect. Person.
You got it? Okay, yeah, do it. Do it.
Whee! Mini boss.
Magic bomb again.
We still need one more set of stuff. I have the shields. Brandon heal. Just use it.
I had like 5 cards left.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, we need...
Got a shield. Oh, you already got the fucking shields. I got the arrow.
We need a sword.
Uh,
Sword, here we go.
Obstacle.
I got... Is it a monster?
Arrow.
We need another arrow. Brandon, can you be my boy?
No boy! Hey, Hey, there
There
we
it
go.
is.
Obstacles.
Scrolls. Two scrolls.
I got it. That was scrolls.
Perfect. Touch hands.
You got all fireballs there.
All right. Don has next person. Monster. Person.
Dead.
2 dungeon cards. Obstacle. Monster.
I got the obstacle.
Person is up next.
I play these two, so we need a shield or a.
I got a shield.
Wait, oh fuck! I'm sorry. It was a scroll or a sword.
I
I'm
got
sorry.
it.
He's done.
Person.
Divine shield. Hold on, we're pausing.
Time is stopped.
I just need a sword.
Okay.
I don't have a sword.
Oh wait, no, I just trick shot him. It's whatever. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same outcome.
Oh, gaggle of screaming children. Trick shot them.
Trick shot the screaming
Trick
children.
shot them.
Jesus. All right.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
Continue.
Person. I got him.
I got a jump.
I can do 2. Okay, that's fine.
I have a fireball that's useless now.
Oh.
So we're
Oh,
done.
okay.
Show me one
I got the scrolls.
I have 2. We need.
We done.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I played 2 wild cards.
Time pause.
Okay, so 3 shields. Shields are done. 1, 2, 3 swords. Swords are done. 3 arrows and extra scrolls. Nice.
We did
That
it.
went a lot better that time.
Yeah.
We have a minute left.
You've won. Ha! I knew you could do it.
Did you? You were taunting us this whole time, friend.
He wasn't.
Oh, is that? Oh, that was the sarcastic one.
Yeah.
That was the spiteful one. You.
Ah, nice job, y'all. This game is always chaos.
I'm gonna play this with like people over,
Yeah. Right.
like other people too.
Other people, yeah,
You know.
that are not just us.
Yeah.
I love you guys, but man, oh man, am I ready for other people? Love y'all. Totally sick of y'all.
That's fair. That's fair. Look at this guy, Groznak the Tall. Just a real tall dude.
Like, oh god, what was the name of the giant dude who's the Barney character with the description? He is very tall.
Oh,
Henry
like
the Horrible.
yeah, he
Yeah,
is very
yeah.
big.
He is very tall. I don't remember what it said, but
I
that was
don't know.
great.
Some kind of word.
Nice. Nice job, y'all. Good job. I'm gonna put the music back on.
Yeah, I guess there is an order to summon. Ah, yes, I see. I think I have. Is that where's
Nice,
that?
let's
Is that
swap
this? Oh yes, you're right.
Screens while we decide what
Hold
we're gonna play.
Aha. Here you go.
I just print a picture of glasses and pretend I'm there with you.
Ah. Alrighty. This game's also very good
We would love to have you on these.
setup.
That'd be super cool.
Mhm. We'd have to like, if he wants to keep his his face hidden, right? We'd have to like have him wear like a mask or something.
I just have him wear a mask on the street.
Yeah. That or we blur his part of like the camera somehow, and it's like he's like in witness protection.
We put him behind
We put him in a green suit, and he just sits there as a floating card cam.
It's true. Then you'd have to go to Arizona. You're right.
Yeah. That's fair.
Let's get you down here in the middle of summer, just so that way you can suffer.
I think winter would be a better time.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice in the winter down here.
It's nice in the fall too.
Mm.
Like late fall.
In between thumps.
Where did it go?
My
It's
tender
over by
skin.
dawn.
Tender skin is not ready for the piercing gaze of the Arizona sun.
So we have the Mysterium.
Oh my god. Why can't I put this lid on? Jesus, there we go. Woo! So it was 5-minute dungeon. We kind of succeeded.
Yeah, we failed once, so technically we died, kind of.
Yeah, but the rules of the game do say that you can, like, try it again.
Yeah.
So we want to try Mysterium.
Yeah.
Oh, let's give it a shot.
So Mysterium is sort of like a... I don't know, it's kind of weird how to... I kind of can't think of a good way to describe it. It's kind of like a clue thing.
Yeah. Who wants to be dead?
You've dared to cross the threshold of the haunted Mysterium Manor. How very brave. Settle in around the table. Open your mind and awaken your sixth sense as you prepare for an extraordinary seance with the aim of laying a stranded soul to rest. Can I be dead?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I'm trying to remember
dead.
exactly how this works.
Dead.
These cards are definitely not supposed to still be in here.
Yeah, I think we... It's been a hot second since we have gone into this. Gotta, like, organize all the items. Spooky ghost
God damn.
cards.
And this thing just kind of got.
Because I don't think we've opened it since the move, you know?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we haven't played this since like a long time ago. It's been a hot second. Alright, let's double check the game rules. Oops.
Oh man, the game rules at the bottom.
No, the game rules are right here.
Oh, okay. Didn't see it in here.
Yeah, you get cards, gotta make a collection.
Ooh.
There's a lot of like lore stuff, which I super dig. But we're not going to deal with any of that today.
Punk.
Aim of the game. Mysterium is a cooperative mystery-solving game in which everyone wins or loses together. All players share the same goal of uncovering the truth behind the death of the ghost that haunts the manor, thereby putting their soul to rest. Player roles. It's an asymmetric card game in which players take on one of two different roles. The ghost distributes cards to guide the psychics, helping them to make the right choices that will allow the investigation to make progress. The psychics receive cards from the ghost and use their intuition to try to correctly interpret their messages.
I'm just putting them in there so that way they're organized. We can take the ones we're using.
Yeah, sounds good. This with the yellow boy. This one. Whatever that token is. Little hourglass.
I like how, so real fast, there's suggestion for your first game. We recommend playing at the easy difficulty level with a player already familiar with the game and the role of the ghost. For your first game, play with someone who's already played the game. That's precisely what it says.
The definition of sarcasm is when someone is sarcastic.
Oh man.
How can you, for your first game, if you've never played, how can you play with someone who's played? Like, everyone has to have had a first time at some point.
Yeah.
Just have someone introduce it to you for it.
It's like those achievements where you get it if you play with someone who has that achievement, you get it too. So to get it, you for the first player to get it, you have to have like played with like a dev or something,
yeah.
And then it starts from there.
Yeah. Or you have to have cheated it in.
Or there's like or they do a thing where like beta testers have it when they
when it goes live.
And then there's a 40. I don't know where that goes.
I don't know if it's supposed to be organized.
And then there's like a foot thing. Oh, here we go. There's another foot thing. Oh, this goes on the clock.
Clock.
Yes, to play this game, you must have played this game. Precisely.
And I think this is round trackers.
I don't want to take forever on this game, so I think playing on the easy difficulty level is probably
Yeah, that sounds
better.
fine. I mean, we're doing grab bag. It's not like challenge mode.
Okay, I'd rather just like chill.
Super hard for the spirit ghost. Understandable.
Yeah.
All right, what color do you want to bead on?
Well, she's dead. She doesn't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Brandon, you choose your color.
My color is clear.
Well, there's white.
Invisible.
I can be the purple lady.
All right, there you go. Take the purple one. And you get. There you go. I think I'm gonna look at the art here. The art for this is actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with the black one. But Don, can you put the top down? Look at the art for these things. It's so cool.
We're not on the top down right now.
Oh, we're not.
I think it's kind of neat because like they all have their own like little forms of divination, right?
Yeah.
Those pieces.
Now we're on the top down.
Art's so cool. All right, I'm gonna take the charcoal one.
You just gotta be good at telepathy. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Where does this color? Is it here?
Somewhere. We'll put them somewhere.
There we go. It looks like it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then.
Therefore, it sits.
All right. Which direction you wanna
I don't know.
orientate this?
Yeah, because I know we're gonna have like a section, right?
Yeah, and there's 2 sections. I don't know what order it goes in though.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to play this game.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Okay,
So easy. Place 5-person location to a weapon, or 5-person location weapon at each floor in order. Okay, gotcha. Person, and I'm assuming we're moving up, so it would be person.
Look through the character ghost cards and select those whose numbers match the drawn character psychic cards. So you guys need to pick your characters before I can do anything.
Characters?
There should be numbers.
I see 4 on the back of mine.
1.
Where's the psychic cards? Which one's the psychic cards? Is it that one?
What? There's no psychic cards. There's only ghost cards and vision cards. Because these ones are the visions that I can give.
Okay. And these are...
Those are locations.
Okay.
These are people. These are items. These are... What, your suppositions?
Those are weapons. Like the murder weapon kind of thing?
But they're the same as these.
Well, yeah. Well, this is like your hidden answer, right?
Oh, these are the psychic. Okay, yeah. These ones are the psychic cards. The brown ones are.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you guys draw those. And then I draw the ones that match. So one of the piles wasn't supposed to be shuffled because I have to match the numbers to them.
Oh, gotcha. Whoops. I mean, I just draw what? How many of these?
Hold on. Shuffle all character psychic cards and draw face down the numbers shown in the table below. 5.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Of each. So it'll be over here. 2, 4.
Is it 5 per person or is it 5 total?
It should be 5 total. Because like this is our guess pool of things that we guess it from, right?
Yeah. It's 5 total.
That would be so impossible if there were like 10. Okay. And then you'll be drawing from these, right?
And then...
So we got the bagpipe boy.
Well, no, just leave it because they have numbers on them.
Oh,
and I can match the numbers.
Of course.
That would just be easier.
13.
If you want to start pulling those out for me while I look over the rules,
Can do.
that would be awesome.
What? Oh, these are landscaped, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Pupils are done. And then environment 30, 25. It's 25, 22.
Alright, phase 1, reconstruction of events. During this phase, the psychics attempt to identify which characters are crime suspects, determine which value. Okay, so step 1 is vision interpretation. Project vision, the ghost chooses a psychic and place 1 or more vision cards up in front of them. Pushes the ghost token matching the psychic's color against the game screen. This reminds the ghost that they have already given vision cards, that psychic cannot give them any more cards during the current turn. Draws vision cards to make up their hand and 7 cards. If the vision card draw pile is empty, shuffle the vision cards. Picks another psychic and repeats the procedures until all psychics have received at least 1 vision card. And then we start for like...
Okay.
Okay, so... Each psychic must place their intuition card on the psychic card to which they believe the ghost is guiding them before the sand timer runs out. The game is timed. Where's the sand timer? There it is.
Right here.
So the intuition tokens is oh, this one.
Yeah, that's the little that thing.
Gotcha. The little crystal ball.
Crystal ball. The other psychics may help with decision making. Change the position of their intuition tokens. You can change them at any time before the thing expires. And then...
Oh wait, we're doing what?
No. Unhealthy Kale's trying to make us... What do you mean clairvoyancy will not be used? What are you talking about? I think Untitled Chapter is trying to make the game harder for us.
Or easier, but let's go with the rule book.
No, clairvoyancy.
Oh, this is
I haven't found any special rules for 3 players.
This is in the back.
2 and 3 player games.
Yeah, it does want you to play with 2 psychics.
All right. Can we get the box back wherever that went?
It's over here.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
That is awful. Because that means that you guys are going to have to keep track of 2...
2 dudes.
Well, it means you're going to have to keep track of 2 separate, like, vision stuff.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Go ahead and pick some dude.
Yeah, I got the yellow one.
Yellow. I think it's funny. This guy predicts with math. Sounds good.
Yeah, there's all the other stuff. I was wondering where they went.
Oh yeah, we'll need those. Thank you. The one photo. Put that back in somewhere. Oh no. Oh, it fits. Perfect. Alright, got this one. Got this one. I need his tokens. Cool. Ready.
Okay, also, at the end, when you try to decide, like, which one is the final, like, which one is the real vision, you guys get to discuss it.
Oh, okay.
You discuss it and make the decision together. Before you are 2 psychics. One always tells a lie, and the other is currently high and may be dying.
One of you is extremely wasted. Man, it's been a while since we played with Mysterium. I'd be interested in trying to play this again with like a proper setup, focused in and everything, like zoomed in, because the art on this one is really important for this game.
Yeah, but it's too large.
Yeah. Well, we kind of like got it all condensed down into this area, and then we can have the green screen up.
This is zoomed out all the way. I zoomed back out.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's back at full size.
Okay. We should set up the green screen, the little card cam though.
Sure.
Do we have one more setup where it overlays over this?
Yep.
Nice. I think that would be perfect for this setup.
We have 2 options. Yeah. I can toggle. This one is the side one, then it's this one. The problem that I have with it is, for whatever reason, it adds like a film over it because it's not tuned in properly. So I'll just turn it on and off as we need it.
Nice. Okay. And then there's a counter that goes here, and I don't know how that works.
I'm trying to find that section.
It's been a while since we played this.
Okay, so after the clairvoyancy stuff, you're not going to be using these.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because that's the 3-player stuff. That's what Untitled Chapter was talking about. If the psychic picks the correct psychic card, the ghost flips the corresponding ghost card in the game screen. Psychic collects the correct psychic card and slides it into their sleeve. They discard all their vision cards, and then collect your intuition token and place it on the next progress board. If you didn't get it right, then we try it again and you keep the vision cards. So that's the clock. So do we start it at 13? Oh, that's the clock. I see.
I started at 13.
Well, I was looking at the other. I didn't see that was the clock. I was looking at the other one. That one goes up to 13.
There's also this. Like the symbol matches, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably what round or something.
Maybe, but we also have the same type of symbol on the back of our little player tokens here.
Yeah. But I don't see why it's Oh no, I don't see why like an individual's number would be on there.
I know why that is the case.
Okay.
It's for multiple player games where they're like, it's so you can designate which set of cards is for which player.
Okay, so we don't need it for this one?
We will,
Okay.
but it's different.
Those are culprit tokens.
Yeah, they're using phase 2.
Mm.
So the problem is we're not using the clairvoyancy tokens, which means that it's impossible for us to reveal 2 cards, more than 2 cards. Which doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. Especially the clairvoyancy track, the related markers, and clairvoyancy tokens are not used. Oh, okay. So that marker doesn't even count. That track doesn't matter for this one. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It straight up doesn't matter.
Yeet.
We'll leave it there because it's pretty.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. Because during the shared vision, the 3 vision cards are placed face up. So there's that one's supposed to indicate how many of the clues you get to see. But because we're not because like they're all placed face up, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okie dokie. I think we're ready to go. So you got these out?
Yes.
Cool.
They match.
So what colors are you guys playing? You're playing the...
I'm playing black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Blue and purple.
Okay.
Blue and purple, blue and purple.
Can y'all do me a huge favor?
Can
you guys swap? Like...
Which one do we need to swap?
Well, I would like a pair of purple and yellow and blue and black.
Okay, I can just give you a...
Sorry, if that's okay.
Oh, so you need the
yellow one. Yeah. The reason being is because the purple and yellow are on one side and the blue and black are like they're partitioned like the blue and yellow are together and the blue and black are together, and that'll be way less confusing for me to remember like who has what.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie. Let me double check that these are all the right ones. So just to confirm the locations, I have 20, 22, 25, 28, and 30.
Yep.
The people, I have 9, 5, 12, 13, and 7.
Yep.
And the items, I have 48, 39, 53, 50, and 47.
Say again?
49, 38, 53, 50, 47.
49?
48, 39.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. I think I get to choose, but I think I'm going to randomize these.
Okay.
Just for simple spice of life.
Spice of life.
So we start with people.
Peeps. Who is the culprit?
Oh, that's right. Each individual one has a different clue, right?
Yeah, that's why this is going to be really confusing because you have 2 separate sets of visions that you need to like keep from getting confused.
So the objective of the game is to guess who actually killed the ghost. We need to find the location, the person, and the murder weapon.
Yes.
And each clairvoyant person is getting a different
memory, if you would, from the ghost.
Yeah.
If you flip the center cards now.
Yeah, you can flip them over now.
So we got.
At what point do I decide which one is the real one?
For people, we have suave Scottish person, archaeologist-looking awesome woman with the awesome safari hat. We got medicine-looking dude
Jesus, this is a lot of
with
cards.
needles and a flashlight. Or is that an ice pick?
I think that's a stethoscope thing, like you.
Oh, I was thinking it might be a lobotomy pick.
Oh.
I mean, could be it. What is that? A security guard?
He's a race car man.
Oh, race car guy. And then postal dude. He does postal stuff.
He goes postal.
He goes postal. And we got, looks like a study, an attic. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's like a crypt or something.
Like a crypt or a shrine, a bathroom.
And a music room, I think.
Music room? Like,
Or a trophy room.
Lounge?
Lounge, yeah.
I'm comfortable calling that a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like looks like some sort of like desk area.
Yeah. I think you were pretty spot on with like study or
Yeah, I
something.
think a study, yeah. For the murder weapons, we have a typewriter.
Just
Snippers.
Mm-hmm.
An old-timey barbell. A needle injection kit that seems to have an opium. Has an opium pipe? No, that's sort of like a weird cricket tweezers. And then a statue of a lady. These ones can go this way. So those are the murder weapons that we have to work with. And there's a combination of these three things that will let us win. We just have to figure what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Unhealthy Kill says that's in phase 2.
No, well, I know it's in phase 2,
Oh,
but I
okay.
was trying to figure out like specifically when. I figured it out.
Okay.
I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, though.
The art of this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unique. There's not a lot of like other games that have this kind of art style.
Isn't this by the same people who made Dixit?
Probably, maybe. I mean, it's very similar in game style.
Let's see. These are made by Lebelude. Lebelude?
I don't know.
Mm.
Believe so? Okay. So real fast, just as a reminder, you'll only be deciding one group at a time. So the first set of cards that I'm going to give you only deal with the person.
Yep, understood.
Yeah. The art style looks very similar to Dixit.
Mm-hmm. Familiarizing myself with the different culprits. It's just like,
I'm just going to let my brain flow.
yeah, it's true. It's true. Gotta just inject the opioids and let it take, let it take its course.
Gotta have this. This is mine.
Crows. Ah!
Who has the blue?
That is Alan.
It's me.
You're not allowed to look at these cards yet.
Okay. I'm going to put them in here.
They fit? Oh,
Yeah, they
sick.
fit. That's what they're supposed to be for, if I recall correctly.
No, that's where you're supposed to put like the correct answers as
Oh.
you determine them.
Oh, we only get 2 cards?
I get to determine how many cards.
Oh, okay.
It's at least one.
You don't want to like dilute the.
Yeah, I want to make sure, like with this, I have to make sure that I'm giving like enough information, but not too much to confuse you.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to make a Venn diagram of suggestions, but if there's too many circles, there's going to be way too confusing.
Mm-hmm. And if and she's working with like a set hand, so it's not like she can just find a certain thing and be like perfect. Because there is a Dixit set of cards, I think. Oh,
What I really enjoy about board games like this is that, like, when people think board game, they don't think like a card game like this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, very rarely will someone envision this type of setup to be considered a board game. And I just think that that's awesome because, like there's so many different types of genres out there, and I think this one is its own niche that I think a lot of people, when they see it, they're like, whoa, games can be like this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Got one card for purple. I'm wondering what it could be, but hopefully it'll be something.
Black.
So.
I'm just missing for yellow. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can discard. Right. I have the 1 discard per round.
Oh, nice. Just have a really like dead card. Like this card sucks for this.
I mean, the biggest thing about the vision cards is that they're super abstract. Like, the chat will see it when we put it on the green screen, but it's so abstract. Like, it's kind of hard to work with.
Mm. Yeah, but some cards are like easier to work with than others.
Oh, man. And also, like, the biggest thing is that Don has to consider how our brains work. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I kept on giving something to Albert, but Albert's brain doesn't work the same way mine does, and he kept on focusing on something that I was like, no, please. That's not why I'm giving you these cards. I'm not telling you to think of numbers. I'm telling you to think of color. Albert, please.
Untitled says I'm in tabletop, so I'm looking at stuff trying to figure out as well. Gotcha. So he'll have those cards. He'll probably be able to find those cards as well. Man, could you imagine? So imagine someone's in tabletop sim and they load up Mysterium having no idea what it is, and they're just like, "What the fuck are these cards?"
I mean, the biggest thing about tabletop sim is that they oftentimes have like a pre-programmed setup,
Yeah.
so it would randomize it for them.
Mhm.
So it'll lay it out, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think that tabletop sim would be that evil,
I just think it would be
unless
funny.
it's like a boxed version.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
The guy's just like, what are these? What are these images?
Yeah, exactly.
I see a giraffe. Is this the game? How do I get the giraffe to one side of the board?
Yellow's brand.
Yellow. I don't think else says, yep, I have the one I have has the scripted setup. Okay, nice. Cool.
You want to try rotating this so that way it's set up like towards us, or do you think this is good?
I think this is fine.
I'm just bothered by the way these symbols are facing.
I think it's okay.
Do you guys want to shift it like this way a bit?
I thought we were gonna use that area for the visions, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is
That's
kind of a
yellow.
spread,
Yeah,
and we
thank
want
you.
to focus in on one. We can put it to the green screen.
All right, so we've received our visions.
Where's the timer?
Here it is.
Okay. I mean, the timer can be public. I don't think we're gonna be able to use the green screen for the vision cards because we're timed.
Yeah.
You're right.
So, all right.
Ready?
Yep.
3.
Who goes first?
Wait, is it one at a time? I don't think it's one at a time.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it says could say fuck time.
You could say fuck time. Because we don't have to play with time.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, all together.
Yeah, it's all together.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
don't. I say fuck time if we're gonna.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
guys are gonna have to deal with 2 sets of cards
All right.
at once.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, ooh, interesting tableau. So,
Yeah. Interesting indeed.
I guess I can go first with Mr. Blue here. So, Mr. Blue, I got what looks to be a lot of like sprockets and gears and stuff. And then I also got a bike wheel going across some sort of bridge. I think it's definitely gear oriented. Right now we're in person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if that's the case, if we're going gears, then I'm inclined to go towards a race car driver for blue.
I'm gonna place myself behind so I can show chat my expressions
Yeah,
so you
please.
guys can't see me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that for blue. You want to ration off of purple?
Yeah, so purple I got this bed, but it's also this like a violin standing on top of like a ball. So it's very clearly like performer, right? And so I'm kind of narrowing in, and I feel like this guy with his bagpipes, he's this type of like performer dude.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh. And then for black here, we got very pastel color. A lot of pastel color for some reason. So we got those two. We got a woman walking. We got a bicyclist driving across the skyline, and then we got a lady walking across an arch bridge. So this one's a bit confusing to me because of the pastel, but I think there might be something different about...
What color is that one for?
This is for black.
For black, okay.
Yeah. So for black, I'm not too sure. I kind of want to say that they're both walking, so it might be delivery person. Oh, no, this is a chip sweep. What the heck?
Oh, chimney sweep.
It's a chimney sweep. Let me think about this one. Go ahead and go to your next one.
All right, so I'm also a little like this. This is like, ooh, I don't know, because it's, you know, I got a lot of, once again, you mentioned the colors and I was like, oh, interesting, because I see the top hat and it's like, maybe I just focus on that. It's like, what kind of hat would these people be wearing?
You guys can double up, by the way, if you both think it's the same thing.
Yeah,
you can both place yours.
Only
one will be correct.
And
but...
we'll go with the doctor actually for this one. Because I imagine like you want to be like pretty wealthy to own this type of like hat. I mean, what I'm seeing on like the colors, I see a lot of like the same vanilla kind of stuff on his profile. We know what type of hat this person would wear. We know that this guy would probably wear like a, you know, like some type of like beret matching the plaid. This guy's got a hat. This guy's got a hat. None of them kind of match. So he's the only one that's not wearing the hat. But that's probably like a long shot anyway.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's a guess.
Mine for this one's also going to be an extreme long shot. So I'm thinking just because they're traveling, I think we're going to land on the postal person. But at the same time, I think that the colors are something indicating something else.
No, I think you're spot on. I think you've got that.
Yeah, because they're both traveling. She got the bag. He got the bike. I don't know. I don't think the chip sweep's that important. So I'm gonna go with that, but I'm pretty sure I'm way off base with that. So that's my selection.
All right. So we've all made we've made all of our selections.
Brandon had the bed one, the purple.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Do you want to do a dramatic reveal?
Sure.
Hold on. Let's get like a. I don't know how to do like a dramatic reveal. Well, I wonder, what does the game say, like, technically, what is the way that I am supposed to reveal?
I think we're supposed to ask. We're supposed to ask people to knock.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be knocks, isn't it?
Yeah.
God dang.
So I think purple asks, like, did the Scotsman kill you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then I'm going to say yes to 4 people having killed me.
Yeah, it's like,
These are, I think the idea is that the ghost is a little confused, and it's like, these are the 4 memories that stick out most strongly. I can't remember which one is
the ghost has been killed, like, a while ago.
Yeah, it's like, do you recall the Scotsman?
I could just move the mirror balls. I don't want to be, like, blasé with it and just be like, oh, this is the answer. Entreat the spirit.
All right, Brandon, you want to go first?
Do you remember the Scotsman? Is that who you're trying to point me towards?
Yes.
Ooh,
cool.
You go.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, you take it and put it in there. And then these ones get discarded. If you are correct, it gets discarded.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer relevant.
Wait, does it go into my discard pile or a different discard pile? All right.
Blue asks, are you having memories and are you directing me towards the race car driver? Knock once for yes. Knock twice for no. All right, cool.
Nice.
Kick ass.
Okay. Yellow's asking, were you trying to direct me towards the doctor? Hey. Nice, Sue.
And lastly, was your message sending me in the direction of the postal carrier? Once for yes, twice for no. Alright.
Hey.
Y'all fucking sweeped it.
We needed to get at least 3, because then next round the other person just picks the remaining one. So it's we'll leave them there. Cool.
Nice job.
Alright.
I can't believe it. Like, I was a little worried when Alan started talking about like color. I was like, oh no. And I knew that some of the cards that I'd given weren't the best for it.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that just because there were such drastic pastel colors, and that's why I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it intrigued me.
Yeah, okay, they go into the discard, which means that it gets put into my discard.
Cool. Unhealthy kill suspicion was wrong. Oh no, I thought the bed was adventure. That's pretty good too.
Alright, now I gotta set up the cards for locations.
Now that I think about it, this game would be perfect to play on Tabletop Sim. Just because we can zoom in on the art and stuff so conveniently.
Yeah.
Like, certain games I find hard to play on Tabletop Sim, but this game specifically would be really would feel like it would be better on Tabletop Sim.
I mean, with Tabletop Sim, you can't knock the table. You can only flip it, right? So
Yeah.
you would actually just move the pieces.
Yeah. Oh, and that had like to the ghostliness of it.
Yeah,
too.
right.
Oh shit, it's moving. What the fuck? Should see sideline TTS.
Oh, we could actually have like a fucking Ouija board,
Oh,
and you move the planchette between like yes and no.
that'd be kind of cool.
That would be really cool.
Move the Runch bottle if yes.
Runch bottle, cap side down if yes.
Flip the Runch bottle.
For no. Flip run.
Oh, you guys actually trying to use the timer?
No.
Oh, gotcha.
Search for a quad Wii board now.
Hello,
Or a Kudwi board. Charcuterie board?
Charcuterie board. Blue.
Blue.
What are these counters supposed to be for?
Probably like where that individual is, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
There's something to like represent what they're working with. Can't quite remember that, or maybe like turn order or something.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah,
I think it's supposed to be what you're voting for.
I thought BT had 3 members.
Purple.
Purple.
I don't know who this person. It's a ghost.
Who
It's a
are
ghost.
you? Another ghost? How many people were killed here? What the hell?
Beep.
And now there's a cat. Whose cat is this? Gotta like
Okay.
look around.
Yellow.
Yellow. Ooh, we got 2 cards this time. For both of them. Boy, cat. Yellow. Gotta look at all the little like tiny details and stuff.
I know, right?
Ooh.
I think this one just gets like really difficult because, like, with the people, it's really hard to like nail down their occupation and stuff. And these ones is a lot. I don't know. I find them more difficult
You can
because
do
you
a
have,
lot of stuff
yeah,
in one
because
room.
you kind of have to like figure out the meaning of like
Oh my god, wait, you should see Betrayal on TTS. It's so good and well scripted. Oh.
I've seen it before.
Huh.
I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
I'm using my discard this round.
Discard.
Discard.
What was the birdie for?
It's our hints and stuff.
This is what tells me whether or not I've discarded.
Oh.
Because if I get 3 of these, like in some modes, I get 3 per game, and then I remove it when I'm using it.
Yeah.
I get 1 per round though, so I'm just moving it when I've used it, just so I don't like get confused.
Ah!
I don't think I will, but
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to like refresh the hand.
all right, black.
You got? All right, so
All right.
we all have our visions.
You'll have your visions.
All right, Brandon.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's see what purple got.
Oh, okay.
I think we should do one at a time.
Okay. So I've got this kind of old sign for some kind of like quill. We've got like a crow at the top. We see snow. Kind of like spooky vibes. And then we also have we have this, the back of the card. No.
The back of this card.
The back of this card. It's this like tug of war looking thing through a mirror. You got some bunch of laundry and stuff. Interesting. A lot to think about with this.
Then for the blue one, we have a bear made out of a mountain.
Bear Mountain.
And then we got the Phantom of the Opera guy racing a lizard.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
The Phantom of the Opera guy racing a lizard. I can't get my brain around this one yet either, so...
I got a good idea. Okay, so for yellow, I have, spooky town haunted by Civil War ghosts. And then, a bunch of gold, just a lot of riches. Okay, I think I've got a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm good.
My next one, we have the creation mythos thing. Okay, the creation mythos thing with the elephant, a whale, and a turtle.
It's turtles all the way down after that.
It's turtles
Yeah, it is
all
turtles
the way.
all the way down.
And then we have some sort of like mausoleum underground dungeon thing that features a lot of animals. Like a lot of like statues.
Oh, that's not showing up. Whoops, sorry. Green screen.
I have the guesses.
Yeah.
Cough, cough, ha! Did I mention that the TTS one I have makes car noises?
Oh, that's cool.
Gotta love it.
Here's the thing, though. I was kind of set on like this being animal oriented, but now that I also see this one, they're both animal oriented. So I don't feel as confident anymore because I was thinking like definitely the study. But now that both of them are animal oriented, I'm thinking to myself, am I just thinking too much about animals?
Keep in mind, just by the way, you can double up on them. If you wanted to put both of your tokens on the same one, you can do that, or like put multiple on like the phantoms and stuff. Can you move the counter, the clock up one, by the way, because we've gone one round?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think for blue, I think I am going to land on the study with the deer head that's been mounted, just because there's a bear in the forest and a lizard. Over here, though, I'm getting more like existential stuff with the elephant on the world and the mausoleum looking thing. So I'm definitely thinking that Don might be playing into my tendency to get really like have a lot of like creationist stuff. So I think we're gonna go for the crypt just because it's like dungeony, you know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it's got the mausoleum looking thing.
Yeah,
got a little bit of religion in there, and that looks very religious. Definitely think the candles are also a pull too. This one has very obvious candles.
Ah, yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on that.
All right, ask your questions.
Yeah, do you want to go first this time?
Yeah.
I am the almighty ghost, ask me.
Blue says, sir, and or ma'am, and or non-binary person that died recently.
Actually, it wasn't recently. It was like years ago.
Yeah, it was like hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago. Tell me, these visions you are giving me, are you directing me towards the study?
Who's asking?
The blue. All right.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
So it definitely was not.
Well, no, I can double up, right?
No.
Not like that.
Okay.
You can double up on guesses, but I can't have I have like a spread with one card for each.
Okay.
So
All right. I'll ask for purple, because obviously yellow. It's not that. Spirit, are you directing me towards the attic? Sweet.
Spirit, with your visions of creation and candles, are you leading me towards the crypt? Oh, interesting.
All right, so we're left with 3.
Okay, now I think we can use these, now that we're in separate phases now.
Yeah, that's a little bit more.
yeah, now it's relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be confusing for me too. Though.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to.
Let's discard one.
Yeah, I'll take those.
This is the reason that I'm supposed to flip these.
I gotta think now. I gotta look around at all the good stuff.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so that one.
Hmm.
My cards have gotten flipped.
Oh, I know where I bungled.
Yeah, I think I have a good idea as to where I want to try for next for the yellow. Because I mean, for you, it's like one of these two, right? For me, it could be any three.
This is for yellow.
Yellow. I guess we can talk about like what we're doing right now because it's like
I think I bungled because if you look closely into the art on in the music one, there's elephant pictures in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was supposed to call to me.
Mm. Yeah, there's
and
quite a
the
few.
statue-looking thing too.
Yeah,
I think that was supposed to be it.
I went with the study for this one because there's like a golden bell in the study picture, and there's like a lot of guns, and I was like, oh, that's the gun motif. But now I'm leaning towards like the crypt because it's like, oh, you know, you bury bodies there.
And it's where you get treasure.
Dead, and yeah, you can hide like treasures. And,
any
like,
video game, right?
Yeah, of course. I see.
Yeah, and as for like the murder weapon, we haven't gotten those visions yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna get a called shot here and say the dumbbell for the blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I placed the yellow one on the study. For the reason, you know, like gun motif and also like this golden like
Yeah, but it wasn't the gun because I got
it was not. Yes. As long as we're making progress on
Yeah,
it.
This for
right.
whack.
There you go. Cool. We're getting the
I don't think I've seen this one before.
the ones that are still on the locations.
Yeah, so it's purple and blue who still need to get stuff, yeah?
Mm-hmm. The items are gonna be interesting though. So we'll see.
I'm actually curious if we can like do something interesting with this. I think I'm actually gonna like put this here so that way I get like that way people can see what I got.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to like see it per se, but I don't know. Because then we would have to like put all of them, and it's like, so I don't know. Yes, we could. Because we have like all this space down.
Yeah, we do actually.
I'm just gonna put the yellow right here. And then purple right here. Cool.
I'm using this counter to mark what deck I'm using.
Gotcha. I just put it underneath. So I'll just be adding to it. Because, oh yeah, we got plenty of space over here. Sweet!
Okay, so this is for purple.
Purple, thank you. We got 2 cards to deal with. It's not going. It's going pretty well actually for like.
Yeah,
Mysterium.
right. We both got one miss, all hits.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just saying like for stream in general, it's not bad. But I guess it could be like a little worse if we go into like 4-player, right?
Yeah.
But you know, we'll see.
I mean, with 4-player, we only get 3 of these, right? The biggest thing is the sort of like the voting system, right?
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
the
like
system of
the-
like, do you think this guy's right? You think his argument was sound, or
Yeah, I don't know.
do you think he's just dead wrong?
Yeah, because that's what these counters are for, right? You're supposed to like vote on yes or no, and you get more points based off of it.
Yeah, and you can get like extra cards or something. You get some kind of like small.
Yeah, I can't
Right,
remember.
this is for
exactly how that
blue.
works.
Yeah, slide those under.
Alright.
All right, so we have our visions.
Alright. I think, do you want to start with the ones in the back first? Yeah, so you start with the yellow.
So yellow has this rat, this like.
Red.
I'm not going to be able to show that on the
Oh,
screen.
it's
I'm
all
sorry.
Hold on, I
green.
want to see what it looks like, though. Oh, spooky.
Spooky rat. Well, the rat. Comes
It actually reads better than I thought.
And the
it
rest
would.
of it's like green.
I should paint my nails green next, so they disappear on the green side.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going crypt. 'Cause
Nice.
I'm getting like a big sewer underground vibe.
Yeah, and for this one, we have a music, shoes, doorway entrance thing.
Interesting.
But the music there
Yeah,
is definitely making me think that I was right. Because I think the elephants is that in the background. This is referring to the statue. So I think they were calling to tell me to think of the things that were in the background there in the room. So I'm going to land on black there.
That sounds pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Cool. Alright, the other two now.
All right.
Because technically they're all simultaneous.
Purple. So we've got like this kind of like bramble patch, which are a bunch of like apples and berries.
Is that a jar filled with tanukis?
It's like tanuki tadpoles.
Tanuki tadpoles inside of a jar.
Interesting. And then we have another like kind of fountain in the middle of like a dark forest. I'm getting a very, very hedge clippers vibe because we got a lot of brambles and a lot of plants and foliage.
All right, so for blue, we got 2 cards. We have a music box that has that is replicating a stage with a ballerina and a sort of nutcracker person.
Cool.
And then we have a floating barn that's been uprooted in the middle of a barren desert.
This one.
So that's actually confusing to me. But a music box plus, hold on.
I think this is the typewriter.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because it's supposed to be mechanical, right?
Yeah, and the typewriter is the shape of it as well as the color.
Yeah, and it's black.
Hi, Time Rolling. How you doing?
Yeah, so I think that for blue, we're gonna land on the typewriter.
Cool. All right. You wanna go first then?
Yeah. So let's start with black. Black.
He dresses himself.
Yes. I am addressing you, Spirit. Were you directing me towards the music lounge area? All right.
Nice.
Got it.
Got there. All right. This one is for yellow. Spirit, were you directing me towards the crypt? Hey, we got there, boys.
I did it.
Sweet. All right.
So blue. Were you telling me that you recall the typewriter? All right, there it is.
Spirit, were you pointing me towards the head shears? Hey, alrighty.
Y'all sniped all of them.
Good round, good round.
Good thoughts on all of those. That is, you guys like nailed my thought process with each of those. Because it was the mechanical and like the shape. I was like, how the fuck do I convey a typewriter?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mechanical one was really like, I got that.
For a brief second there, I thought that like the statue was some sort of music instrument, like somehow, like like maybe it was like a music box. So I had to double check the art, so I was confused for a second. Yeah, so now we're moving on to round 4, and these moving on.
Yeah, you guys are doing really
so
ding well.
This is done.
Yep.
Blue. No, blue.
So this is for yellow. I've been holding onto that card for a while.
Yeah, so I think these 2 are the only ones in play now.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do we do after we've guessed them all?
I think we just win.
We just win?
Well, no, we have to decide. You have to guess which one the actual one is.
Oh, #profit.
Yeah.
Can't profit yet, though. There's a step 4.
Yeah, but we hold off on these characters until these guys are caught up, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Because we got to know that they're playing. Well, I guess we don't have to, but. Good stuff.
Alright, then this is for black. At the risk of overwhelming.
How many cards are there?
That's 3. Let's go to yours first.
Alright, so I receive a vision. It is of this kind of apple on a pedestal.
Is that a glass apple?
Oh man. I don't know, some things in the background too. There's like a skull on like the pedestal or something. I have to like also see it because there's some small little details here. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go with the statue.
Really? I was kind of thinking that the needles on the apple might have something to do with it. But the marble definitely is more pronounced.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I see the puncture, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty true too. I'm gonna stick with my gut here, and if it's not, then it's the obvious want that.
Yeah.
I gotta take a shot. So I'm gonna go with this one.
So we got 3 here. So we have a bunch of eye hooks implanted into random concrete bits. Then we have a hobbit house with a hammock that's growing out of the top of it. And then we have a disembodied window portal looking at a field, but there's also sharks and hoof prints.
This is an interesting one.
That is interesting. What I'm going to say is that I think that the allusion to the eye hooks makes me think weights, but at the same time...
The last one really gets me, right?
Yeah.
That one throws me off. Because I hear the second one, I see balance, right? Or some kind of like weight between one connector. The first two point me towards barbell, but the third one confuses me a little bit.
I mean, there's also bell, right? There's a bell in the picture.
There's a bell.
I think that it's very obvious.
Let's go with barbell.
Yeah, because there's a bell in this one.
Uh-huh.
This one has like big funky weights, and personally the one I think through the loop is this one. But I think the very obvious bell is going to be what the ringer for me on that one.
All right. Do you want to go? You want to go for
some? Was the vision of the bell pointing me to the barbell spirit? All right. There we go.
All right. Now this one comes down to me. Let's see, because this one was between the two ones. Were you pointing me towards the statue? All right.
It was the puncture.
It was the puncture.
So that moves the round tracker up one.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know what it is.
Yeah.
Because process of elimination, so that moves it up one more.
Okay, cool. Because we don't have to waste...
Yeah, we don't have to waste one.
Yeah, well, we do have to... We waste a round.
Yeah, we waste a round, but like, we don't have to waste...
Now we
don't have to waste time.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so all that is left then...
I guess we can just put it there.
Is to do the thing. Let me double check the rules for the thing.
The thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Hey, Latte, stop that.
I think we lay these out again, don't we?
Okay, so it's important for the shared vision that each of the cards refers to one aspect. It's not like the whole image. The first card is the character, the second is the location, and the last one is to the object. That is what the rules say. So I will reveal them in that order. So it'll be character, location, then object.
Okay. How do you want us to lay these out? Just like...
Do you want to lay it out by character, or do you want to lay it out by... I think laying it out by character is going to be easier.
Doesn't matter, just lay them out in groups.
Yeah, I'm going to lay it out by character.
Or are we laying it down?
Yeah, we can do it down. I just wanted to lay it out by character, right?
Doctor.
We can move it a little bit over.
Kind of like so?
Yeah.
I guess I should have seen the syringe with the doctor coming, huh?
I guess you're right.
I just forgot
I don't
about
think
that.
they're supposed to like
I randomly
match.
assigned them.
Yeah, they're randomly
okay.
assigned.
I mean, I can choose to, but I randomly assigned them. So that one was just... When you were like, I'm going to go for the marble statue, I'm like, but it's an apple with needles in it, and there's like death and poison around it.
Yeah, but it's... I got hung up that it was like a statue, and it was it had like the red background, and so did the statue card.
I didn't even think about the red and the red.
Yeah. They were both pretty like...
Yeah.
They were both good options.
It was very split on that one. The fact that it was alluding to the needle, but also like it was on a literal marble
I
pedestal.
didn't even think about the marble. I was focused on the apple with the needles in it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. How many rounds do we get for this?
I think this
One.
is... We get one, yeah.
You get one shot.
One shot. Okay. Grab the tokens with their faces on them, flip them on, and flip them to their numbers.
For this, it doesn't matter so much. We don't have to like number them and vote on the numbers. We can for 3-player, the voting is public, so we can just have them discuss and then ask me.
Trying to center it on camera there.
I gotcha.
Also, there's glare on the weapons.
Yeah, let me bring these over.
Yeah, that fixes it.
Cool. It's too bad the spirit died before autopsy reports to see
Yeah,
if
right.
it was if their skull was smashed, or this one too. This one probably smashed.
I mean, the biggest thing is like we don't know where, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a random spirit. It's not like we have a body with us, right?
Yeah, but like they died before like autopsy reports, so we couldn't just like look up like, okay, who died in this mansion? What did they die of?
Well,
Or what were the wounds that were found?
it's also like a situation of like, you ever watch that show Bones, where they just kind of randomly just find just the bones?
Yeah, but
It's
like
like
with
this-
the bones, you could tell if they smashed those skulls.
Yeah, you can do autopsies on bones.
Can you imagine though? Like, even if like we don't even have bones though.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea of the haunting is that like the body's not there, right?
Yeah, the gravedigger just like, I don't know, I didn't look. I knew he was dead, so I buried him.
And there's been a lot of stuff that happens like that, and where I go back home because like the place where my Tuba City is right in the middle of a water like crux area.
Okay.
So sometimes like when people are putting in like, you know, waterways or whatever, or digging for stuff, they just randomly find skeletons. Just because we live in a desert, right?
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of a waterway.
Yeah.
Like Navajos and Hopis have been living in that area for generations.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, and there's not a lot of all good places to bury bodies. So.
Yeah, it's not like there's a dig here in like the desert.
Yeah, exactly. So we actually come across like skeletons and stuff a lot.
All right. So we got our 3 cards, and once again, they're going to be revealed in the order that the guide designates, which is to say character, location, and then object.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show them first to chat, and then I'll give them to you guys.
There you go.
Okay.
So this is the one for the character.
Ooh, that's interesting. Got a red chair on a tightrope.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a cobra? Oh yeah, there's a cobra singer. What's it called?
A serpent singer.
Serpent.
This is the one for the location.
Can it be any combination?
No.
No,
Okay.
the combinations are set.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
together.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
These are 4 distinct memories,
Uh-huh.
and so this is the person, this is the location, this last one's the object, from one set of memories.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not mix and match.
And then we have a couple in stairs inside of a fish's mouth.
Uh-huh.
And then this,
Oh, yeah.
green screen.
I got this. I know what this is.
All right.
well, it's a whole bunch of, it's like a stairs,
Or a ladder.
a
or
ladder
something.
descending into a giant green hole filled with rabbits.
It's got to be this one.
That's what I'm thinking. But the thing that throws me through the loop is like,
Well,
what
he's
is
the
the?
entertainer. He's a performer. Music.
Oh, I guess you're right.
And then this one's got the
flute
lady with the dress. It's got stairs ascending into the attic, and the color matches.
The color matches too.
And so I wasn't like too sure about this.
Yeah, actually,
But then seeing this with the shears, it's
Yeah.
like it's gotta.
the thing that like puts it for me is the shears, because there are so many other images that could have been chosen.
Mhm.
Like anything other than just the solid green hedges for the shears
Yeah.
would have. Yeah.
If we don't have this is gonna be super.
Well, hold
funny.
on. I feel like
Let's consider
Yeah,
other things.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if I were to like play devil's advocate here,
Mhm.
I think that the balancing act and the snake makes me think more.
I think being the doctor, because like the snake, fangs, venom.
No, I
syringes.
think that's too much of a stretch.
Well, because then you got the crypt, right? And you've got like underground, you've got sewers, this water motif, and
Yes,
stairs,
you're right. And
and
then
then the hedges.
that doesn't make sense.
You're in some kind of opium trip.
Yeah, I don't. And if we were to go for the barbell makes no sense either. Same thing with the typewriter.
Well, hang on, they're heavy objects, and you're
Honestly,
descending,
if
right?
we had just been given this in this order, like it doesn't
Yeah.
even matter what this is. I think the hedges cinch it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we are gonna go with purple being right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask me?
Oh yeah, purple. Where we
Oh, spirit.
Oh spirit, did the Scotsman kill you in the attic with a pair of snippers?
Hey,
there we go.
all right.
And Alta Kayla's right. I misread it. I was supposed to shuffle them. It specifically says first, second, and last.
Oh.
Give these cards, and then it's like one tiny line at the bottom. It says shuffle these, and then give them to the players. I'm like, well, why would you tell me first, second, and last, and then tell me to shuffle?
I think there's no way we would have not picked the shears.
I don't think you would have mixed it up either. But for a second, I was like, no, don't focus on anything else. Just go with what you think it is. You're right. Stop thinking of other things.
I know. I was like, let's come up with really stupid ideas to make Don nervous.
Yeah.
It worked. It made me nervous.
Yo, MVP Ghost though, you really nailed it on like a lot of the things leading up to it. There were a lot of like dead set. This is it.
It helps that I was able to like play into like your thought processes for like the shears one. I wasn't sure if like all the brambles and stuff would work, but because you were like, okay, this makes sense, I was like, all right, now I just look for something else that indicates brambles, you know, and like having like considered all of that, and you were able to figure out like the blue in the dress before, so I was like, all right, blue dress, that's the best we can do. This is the only music related card I can find, and it'll have to work.
Yep, that's all we needed.
The alternative was doing a different green card, but I wasn't sure if you would associate the color with it.
Well, look, we even have like the like patterns, the plaid kind of thing, if we really wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But
we did it.
We did it.
We have half an hour.
You've solved my murder. We have half an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
You solved my murder! Hooray! That means
Avenged.
that I get to go into the afterlife.
Woo!
Imagine this with 5 with ghosts. People with like 6, 8 cards for each section. Yeah.
That would be hard.
That would be hard.
Having to wait for everyone to
My
do
death has been avenged! It's true.
I mean, not even avenged, just revealed.
Yeah, it's been... Well, I mean, my murderer is long since dead anyways. I died like 100 years ago or something.
It's just closure.
Yeah, it's closure. It means that I get to, like, continue onwards. I got a really cool card that I'm sad that, like, didn't work, that I couldn't use for anything. But it was one of those cards where it's like, there is nothing that I can think of that this card would remotely work for. I'm trying to find it, because I'd like to show you guys. I won't be able to show it on the green screen very well, because it's mostly green card. I'll try. It kind of works.
Oh.
So it's like this like ghostly lich dude on like a serpent, and there's like a whole bunch of mermaids and stuff, and it's really cool, but I'm like, this makes sense for none of the things that have been proposed.
I guess like the crypt, kind of, because it's like some kind of dark art kind of shit.
I suppose. I was a little annoyed with this because I gave you like the ghost, and then the gold. Well, it was because of like a color scheme.
Oh, okay.
That's why I stopped doing like the color scheme stuff for you, because you weren't like making the color scheme connection.
Yeah, I was looking at specific items because I saw like gold. I was like, oh, gold bell, and then gun.
Yeah, and that's super fair.
Yeah.
So because of that, I adjusted what I was giving you to account for.
Yeah, it's not the gun; it's that they're dead.
Yeah, exactly. So I adjusted what I did to like to redirect you in the right direction. And that's what you're supposed to do with this game. That's how it works. It's a fun game. It's just a little interesting.
It can be hit or miss with sometimes your friends are idiots.
Sometimes your friends are idiots. I feel like now that we've done it again, like we could definitely play it on like a harder difficulty, because like I was able to get in like different thought processes of like, not only in like the final one am I telling you what it is, but I have to make sure that I like had to make sure that I didn't give you something that it isn't. Yeah. That I didn't give you something that could accidentally direct you towards other stuff. So I was like looking at what was on the spread, and I was like, okay, make sure that the ones that I choose cannot possibly direct towards anything else.
So do we play this again? Is that what you're saying, or do we try for like a quick game of something else?
Oh, that's not what I was saying. But we can play it again if you guys want to. If somebody else wants to be the ghost.
Do you have time?
We have like half an hour, so not really, because like this game is like what, 42 minutes?
That's what it's slated as, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like hard time cut off.
Well, that's if we were timing it.
Yeah. But
we aren't timing it. We went pretty fast. If we were to play on a harder difficulty, it might be harder though.
Yeah. We would need more time to think. There's no like. Yeah. Let me drink some tea though.
Are you gonna spill the tea? Don't spill the tea.
Yeah. I mean, we could play something else. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Trogdor feels like it's about a 30-minute game.
I feel like it always takes us longer.
Really?
I feel like every time we've played Trogdor, we've been able to play it twice per stream, and that puts it at an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You're right.
We could try like a speed round at Tiny Towns.
Ooh, actually, that sounds pretty fun.
Just chaos.
I want to play Tiny Towns.
That's fair.
There's nothing that we have that's really like, the only one that is like definitively half an hour is 5-Minute Dungeon.
Yeah. Azul was mentioned, but Azul is a bit longer than the time allotted.
make sure you get some good rest. Make sure you sleep. That's very important when your body's like recovering from stuff.
Mhm.
Preserve energy for repair.
It's true. It's true.
Time to finish the shuffle.
Let's see.
I'm like shuffling these nice and thoroughly, so when we play it next, we don't have to worry as much. Like, we'll always reshuffle it, but
Yeah.
just to make sure, because it's a big deck, so it's kind of annoying to shuffle. Somehow this ended up in the deck, by the way.
Oh.
Like, when I pulled open the deck, that was in there.
I'm legit gonna wake up and take my blanket to the computer, wrap myself.
Oh, do you have tomorrow off?
Nice, if you do.
I hope you're taking time off to recover from, because the vaccine can be a little rough.
Yeah.
Everybody reacts to it different. Oh,
Yeah.
Not, dang. See how you're feeling in the morning. Oh,
No,
you got on
that's
like,
okay.
okay, that's okay then. That's okay then. There you go.
Oh, that is a big dick.
Burb. Yeah, it's a huge deck.
Chomp. Boom. Where is Burb? Is Burb underneath this?
I don't know where Burb goes. Wherever you put Burb. Burb? Not Burb. Burb?
Burb can fit.
Burb, go there now. It only lasts for like 4 hours. When Branson got his done, like, he got a fever like 15-ish, 12-ish hours after the shot, and then
It was for like.
like an 8 or 10 hour fever.
Yeah.
So everybody reacts differently.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, that's 2 pieces. Which is weird that it's 2 a bit.
Yeah, I know, right? It's supposed to have like a door.
No.
Why is it 2 pieces?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like there's a point for it to be 2 pieces.
I know, right?
I guess to some extent you don't need to always play with the top thing, right?
Oh yeah, because this round we wouldn't have played with the top thing. We
Oh,
would just
yeah,
played with
yes.
the middle. I didn't realize it was 2 pieces.
It's been 12 hours since your shot. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Everybody reacts differently. Like, I didn't get a fever with mine, but I was exhausted.
Same.
We get the instructions.
Instructions! I like the color scheme for this game. They did a really good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
What direction everything goes. I like to close boxes so that way everything's right side up.
Alan's read Berserk.
Oh no, the author passed!
What?
That's
No!
unfortunate.
He was such. Oh my god! He had just started remaking, started putting on new chapters too.
Oh.
Yeah, he came out of his Berserk hiatus. Like, he was on hiatus for like 5 years
Oof.
for Berserk, and then he started releasing new chapters last year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was coming close to a conclusion for a storyline too.
Well, I mean, there's a decent chance that he probably worked ahead.
Yeah, you're
probably
probably
Most
right.
authors do that to some degree.
Man, his art's so awesome. I actually featured him a lot in my art class, just because I really enjoyed his art so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Untitled Chapter. Yeah, I ended up with like a full 24-hour migraine. It sucked. I was like headachy for a very, very long time, and I wasn't able to think until like my brain started working again at like 10 p.m. last night. So I'm doing better though. I was just dead, and my brain is still like kind of slow today, but that's just how migraines are. I'll be at 100% tomorrow for Strem. I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. I haven't thought about it yet. Chance and I were talking about doing some Final Fantasies for Strem, but I don't know if I feel like that's the sort of thing, like the very beginning stuff. We'd probably want to get him through like off stream, because the very beginning is a lot of cutscenes. I could activate New Game Plus and go through like the beginning stuff with him. I haven't tried New Game Plus. That'd be interesting. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you have any suggestions, anything that you want to see me do, continue with The Sims or do something else, or yeah, exactly that. FFXIV, TCM, MMORPG, BSETNIA. Okay, real fast. So that's
Yeah.
that's the joke, because it's Final Fantasy
Rolls right off the
14. I think it's critically acclaimed MMORPG. And it has like a free
Based.
trial through the first expansion. Or no, through the free trial through level 60 and the first expansion, Heaven's Ward. That's what that's not the full title of the game, but every time any Final Fantasy thing or that's the thing that they copy and paste. The critically acclaimed MMORPG by Square Enix that now includes a free trial up to level 60, including the first expansion, Heaven's Ward. Yes, that's exactly, and that's what they all say. When the Nier thing tweeted about it, they tweeted that exact line. Yeah. So that's just become the joke.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. Because, the people who play Final Fantasy are just like that, too. We are just like that. It's so funny. Because, I saw a tweet of, this artist being like, oh, I finally got a Final Fantasy 14 commission, and I promise they are just like that. And, the screenshot was oh, it's this character. It's from Final Fantasy 14. They have a really, really great free trial, by the way, if you want to try it. And, one of Brandon's friends.
All of you.
Yeah, it's true. One of the people from the LA group chat started playing the free trial. Yeah. And she posted in the fucking group chat, it has a really great free trial, by the way. You should all give it a shot.
Super funny.
It's so funny because we are just like that.
Yeah.
We are just like, well, the thing is the free trial is really good. It's a really great free trial. You don't have to pay for anything. It's not timed. Hello, Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Friend? Well, we recognized you immediately. Do you think he could beat you, Alan?
110? Probably. I'm not fit. The biggest thing about heavyset guys is you get their legs out, sleep out from underneath them, they're done. A lot of heavyset guys like me, especially people that wrestle in heavyweight, they don't really have a lot of ground control, so once you get me down, it's really easy to just kind of tire me out. So yeah, probably. Could definitely out-wrestle me.
Dang.
Yeah.
He's been working for it.
Yeah, I haven't been working out a whole lot, though. Although, I'm proud to say I caught myself when I would have landed straight into a wall.
Yeah, I saw that.
I caught myself.
Oh, sorry. He's 210. Can he make 170 for a fight or wrestling match? That's a lot of weight to lose.
That is a lot of weight to lose. How much time he got? In general, rule of thumb that my coach always said is that you can, if you're doing it unhealthily, then you can drop 2 pounds in a week, safely. Anything above that, you're kind of cutting it, and you're losing a lot of muscle mass, and you're not staying in your peak performance.
Yeah, the safe amount to lose a week is 2 pounds.
Yeah,
I was looking that up recently.
That was what my coach was saying. If you cut water weight, you can cut 5 pounds in a week, but after that, if you're constantly staying in a state where you're maintaining equilibrium, then 2 pounds is where you're looking at per week to do it safely. I remember one of my friends, he dropped 7 pounds. But he weighed himself right before he ate. He was really hydrated, and then the next time was he weighed in the next week. He was then he weighed himself we always weigh ourselves, and I think he lost 2 pounds that week. But that combined with how much food he had in him, how much water weight he had, he dropped a solid 7-8 pounds between the beginning of the week and weigh-in. And he was a skinny guy, so that was very impressive.
That's a lot. Yeah. That's scary.
So the weight classes are one of those things in wrestling that it just kind of blows your mind how much of a narrow window you got to get it in.
Yeah. What are you doing going all those places having a good time when you're not vaccinated yet? Well, you're vaccinated now.
Yeah.
Well, it's his first shot, right?
Yeah, he just got it.
Yeah, you can probably make it by the end of the season because the season's starting up and come winter. So yeah, I think you can make it by next season.
Yeah, if it's not muscle that you're trying to lose, you could probably do that.
Well, the thing about cutting weight is that no matter what you do when you cut weight, you're going to start eating into muscle mass because your body doesn't dip into fat stores until one of the last things. So you're going to start eating into muscle anyways. It's about maintaining the growth while continuing to lose weight.
You're not here.
Oh,
you don't exist.
Today you don't exist.
Either you're here or you're not.
All right, fair enough.
Do you want to come in and say hi?
Yeah.
At least come to roast on.
Oh, apparently I deserve to be roasted.
I'm gonna go in calorie deficit, eat 1 gram protein per body weight. Yeah, that's a good way to go. The biggest thing is that maintaining it, especially when you're trying to work out at the same time.
You've censored your face, Albert.
I know, it's not the chair's over there. I don't want to walk across the camera.
You want to shift chairs?
Are you guys gonna roast me or no?
Oh, I can't think of a good
Do you want to at least guess?
I don't know.
I'm wearing my Grinch pants.
How dare you wear your Grinch pants and not just fully...
We made this way more
I
complicated.
look dumb.
dress up.
Scoot over.
I am.
I'm wearing a real shirt. That's all that really matters.
No, we have to sit on someone's
See?
lap.
It's a pretty shirt.
Mike
It's very flowy.
Wazowski.
I like my flowy shirts.
We played Mysterium again, Albert.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Seems like you guys played multiple characters like per player.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the 3-person rule, apparently.
Oh,
I wasn't
really?
aware of that.
Weird.
Yeah, it's in the rulebook. It's on the back.
Now that we've played it, though, I think Mysterium is definitely a good candidate to start playing with Tabletop Sim exclusively, just because it feels like it would present so much better on there.
Maybe, yeah.
Because you can zoom in on the art a lot.
2-3 is 2 characters each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this would be a fun one to play with, like, a guest,
Yeah.
too. I think this might be a fun one, because we haven't talked to, oh gosh, we haven't decided what we're going to be playing with Nerdy Steve next week. I think this might be a good candidate for something we could do with him.
So what I have
Besides, I'm training as a grappler, not a wrestler. Can't wrestle. I mean, the two are kind of close. It's kind of like, saying that when you're mixed martial artists, just some people focus on other things,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you just say MMA.
Yeah, you kind of just, some people have specialties, right?
Yeah.
Like, my dad was a grappler, but I'm more of a thrower, so my form of wrestling is closer to judo.
A yeeter, one
Yeah,
could say.
I'm a yeeter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to submit someone, not pin them. Yeah,
It's fair.
I'm definitely a pin guy. I think my fastest one was 4 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, because I had an opening throw. So the dude was like, I remember it was the finals. We were in the finals in a tournament, and the guy since they do it by weight class, it was late. Like, it was a 2-day tournament, and it was day 2, and it was like at 10 p.m.
Oof.
And like, both of us were like kind of exhausted. We had been wrestling the whole day, and I had just like taken a nap, so like I had gotten up. But the guy, I could tell when we lined up, the guy was just still a bit drowsy, and like he was still like kind of coming to. So I kind of felt that he wouldn't expect it. So I just ran in, did a quick sweep, grabbed the guy's torso and threw him, landed on top of him, knocked the wind out of him, and just squoze as hard as I could, and kept him on the ground.
Came at him like a barracuda.
Yeah, it was 4 seconds. I thought it was going to be a submission grappling match.
It's weird the school lets you do that. It's PE.
Yeah.
Didn't know, as soon as your back touches the ground and it's flat, you lose the round. Yeah, the PE, people have different rules. In American wrestling, I know that if your back touches the ground flat, you have, if the referee goes down and notices it's flat, then that's a pin. But you kind of have to notice it, right? And that's why you got to roll, and you got to continue rolling. You can touch it briefly, but you can't stay there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I think it is. I also am in the camp of, it's kind of weird for like wrestling. It's like, okay, all of you unspecialized kids,
Start throwing each other.
Start throwing.
It's also a lot of setup, because like those mats are heavy as shit. Like, one mat probably weighs close to a ton.
Yeah, like my school has it has PE, but it also has like weight training as elective, or as an elective.
Let's see what Unhealthy Kale posted.
I wish I took weight training, because
nice.
I individually I went to weight training, but I never like signed up for a class for it, and I really wish I did.
I suddenly have many notifications.
Man, I wish my high school had better PE classes. All they ever did is like random sports stuff.
Today we're doing running.
Yeah, like badminton.
Badminton was quite fun.
Okay, it's fine.
Going to, well, MMA doesn't have top-down dominant positions, right? I think they all start on even footing in MMA. Right?
No, don't look at us. None of us know.
I'm looking at Brandon, because Brandon did Taekwondo, which is adjacent to MMA.
I mean, it's basically MMA.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd want to get back into?
It got me hella fit, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, Ouija board one, too nice.
Nice.
Or you go with Kyokushin and build yourself a body that can survive a bus. Christ.
God, I think You know, actually, like, I remember back when I was getting into wrestling, I used to watch a lot of sumo videos, just because like they're fighting the way sumo people fight is actually very similar to how heavyweight wrestlers in America like transfer momentum. So I was getting a lot of inspiration from their stances, but it just was fascinating to me, like watching their workout regimens, is because their workout regimens are insane. Especially like. I don't know why, like, I get they're doing it to desensitize, like, their skin, but, like, the way they, like, just train to slap, like, just an hour of that.
It's just, all right, now we're going to do 50 bongo cats.
Yeah, exactly.
1-800, are you slapping? On the topic of physical activity, I've had this thought a few times, but I'm wondering, I would like to, like, throw it forward. Do you think it would be interesting to do, like, a ballroom dancing teaching stream?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of interesting. It'd be a bit of a challenge, I think, if I set up.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, like, where we do it.
Well, my thought was, like, moving everything back.
Yeah.
Like, moving the camera, like, into that corner and then shooting into the corner. So we have, like, the bookshelf and then, like, the blank wall, which kind of sucks, but...
It's like that's the only way we can, like, maximize space. And even then, it doesn't feel like a lot of space to do it, you know?
50 bombo cats, I can get into that workout.
Is that something that would be, like, interesting to watch, like, learning how to do? Because, like, I could... we fit in the ring fit. I've seen people stream. I've seen people stream that before, actually.
I actually haven't done it for, like, a few weeks.
I've never seen people stream it.
You watch it? Cool, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to stream tomorrow. Not that I'm going to promise a ballroom dancing stream, but...
You want to brainstorm, yeah.
Well, because I've been wanting to get to like do ballroom again. Would any of you guys want to learn?
I'm usually busy when you stream those.
Well, in general, like maybe we could do like a blanket term event stream, and I could teach like some ballroom dancing stuff. I don't know.
Now that I think about myself, like of all the things I imagine myself doing, dancing has never crossed my mind. So like, it's not that I'm saying no, it's just that I've never considered the possibility. So my brain is like hit an error code and I'm thinking about it.
I did some dancing in like middle school as they did that as PE for like a few months.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
And like it was kind of like it was okay, I guess.
God, I just had a
rip. I would still try it.
We would need a feet cam.
Yeah.
I remember I'm having a random memory again. So in my high school for a homecoming, you had to sign up for an event. Like it was mandatory they signed up for one event that was kind of like, you know, whatever. They did a lot of things. They did things like people had to sign up to like build a bonfire for the bonfire day. People had to sign up to like help with floats. People had to volunteer time to like clean up afterwards. They'd sign up for something, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
And one of them was something called the spirit dance. And essentially everyone that signed up for that spent about an hour during school learning a giant line dance.
Oh, cool,
like a country-based line dance.
Cool. So listen, you say that feet cam is a bad idea, but when you're teaching someone steps, yeah, no free feet cam pics. You're right. Make it a sub-only stream.
As long as you're barefoot.
Yeah, I was thinking like socks, but the problem is we have like carpet up here. So, and I couldn't wear my dance shoes, which I would be inclined to wear my dance shoes. I would not be inclined to wear my dance shoes. I would have to break those in again. Otherwise, my feet would start bleeding about half an hour into the stream. Because they're tight and you know, like they're fitted. So I don't have the calluses built up anymore. So like it just takes time to build the calluses up again. So it's whatever. Yeah, to swindle them. Yes, a donation of $20 will get you a feet cam. How about that?
It's an advanced lesson.
Yeah, the advanced lessons. I don't think my feet are pretty enough to merit feet pics.
Oh god, mine are so ugly.
I don't think any of us have particularly attractive
hold
feet.
on. I've seen Albert's feet.
All right, Albert, show feet.
No.
I don't think they're just feet. Like when you see like people with feet pics, people don't care. Really? But my toes are really short.
People don't care.
All right, sure. I'll make it like $20 for feet cam then.
$20 for feet cam for 2 seconds, and you have to clip it. Like that's all you're getting.
Or like, yeah, it's like someone pays like the meter, like a jukebox at like a diner. Like, all right, whose turn is it?
For every $10, it's an extra 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you want 30 seconds of feet cam, that's what, $100, I think? I forgot my math. Yeah, it's $100 for 30 seconds of feet cam.
Content creator. Create content.
We're joking, by the way. I'm not doing this. Cat?
If we do it, we'd be wearing shoes, and we'd probably be doing it in a manner
socks.
of like showing steps, right?
Yeah.
Where am I?
$100 is $100, exactly. If somebody wanted to pay me $100 for feet pics, I'd probably do it.
Dude,
This is not an offer. Don't commission me for this. Don't tell me that you want.
I'll send.
But I would probably
pics.
do
Dude,
it.
send me a DM. I'll send you feet pics.
I would. Yeah,
They can't control what
I don't want to go on record saying that I would sell feet pics. Okay.
I am, dude. DM me,
Alan's going on record saying that he would sell feet pics.
dude. $100 is $100.
It's true. I would probably sell feet pics for $100. $100 is $100.
That's 10,000 pennies. That's a lot of pennies.
That's a lot of pennies.
Yes.
You
yes,
could
it is.
like do some kind of dumb shenanigans with pennies. And
Someone's gonna walk in on Alan sending feet pics for money. Well, you don't understand. Like that $100 that buys me all of my books that I had to buy for summer semester alone.
dang.
If all it takes is taking 3 halfway decent pictures of my feet and sending them to somebody, like,
Dude, yeah.
that's
Honestly, I would use that money for my gym membership fees again. Like, yeah, because now that I'm vaccinated again,
Yeah,
like
$100
going to the gym
it could be
is
2
something that I
Newport
need to do.
games.
It could be.
Yeah, I want to go to the gym again too
Yeah.
at some point.
The biggest thing is I didn't make it part of my schedule. Like
Yeah.
back when, for me, like it's about schedule and it's a time of day I dedicate to do that.
Yeah.
If I know that that's something that I do every single day, then it's like making coffee in the morning. I get up,
It's habit.
make coffee. I have to do it.
Yeah.
But if it's something that I can convince myself, oh, I don't need to do it, or it's not part of my routine, then I just don't do it.
Gotcha.
So I just need to make that transition again.
Yeah,
That's-
it's hard for me because like I need to do like cardio specifically, and cardio is easy when you're at the gym because you just get on a machine, you watch a YouTube video, and
You veg out, yeah.
you zone out or you think about something. But like, because I've been trying to ride my bike, I've been doing it at least twice a week, so it's better than nothing.
I thought they were going to do it with a mayo dip.
Oh, why?
Spicy mayo, I think that would work.
Sriracha mayo?
Yeah, if you get sriracha mayo with a hot dog rangoon, that's like, yeah, that'd be pretty
You
good.
can't zone out when you're riding a bike because you have to pay attention to where you're going and make sure
Yeah.
you don't fucking hit something.
You also have to like balance yourself
Yeah,
and shit.
well, that's why you
Yeah.
you are like, I'm going to go here. And so you bike there.
But you still have to like balance and watch where you're going and,
And
focus. You
watch
can't like
other
you can't
people.
watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, but you can like listen to music. One ear.
Well,
You
here's
have
the
to
thing.
have one that's like, you can hear
You can't
cars
ride a bike.
honk.
Real. Oh God, don't.
Yeah.
Well, I can't queue up a YouTube playlist. Oh, are you saying for yourself? Yeah, a little exercise bicycle under the desk.
Yeah,
That
I've
would be
seen those.
a great idea if there weren't all 4 of us in one office space that gets really hot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would be awful.
It gets very, very warm in there.
Well, and it would make it
Considered.
stinky
Yeah.
Yeah.
for everyone in there.
Yeah.
I've considered like an exercise bike, but I don't exactly know where it would go.
Hobby room.
There's already a lot of stuff in there.
It's like it's like the multi-purpose room.
Yeah.
Just like set
Well,
it
I
up
mean, you
and
like
do
tuck it
something
in the
else.
corner and then you take it out when you want to use it.
Yeah. It's like a build up or set up, tear down.
But that's also like, I don't know.
Here's the thing too that I was thinking of. Like, we don't really use the table.
What, the desk?
Yeah, I know the table downstairs in the dining room.
I mean, that's because my plants are on it, and I need to
Yeah.
take my plants
Yeah.
off of it.
We'll get, like,
I
a
would like
greenhouse
to
or
use
something.
it, but
Well, the problem is where do I put my
yeah,
plants?
exactly.
Like, the problem would be then putting them in my room, but I still don't have room for that giant plant. And then
Yeah.
there's also the consideration of the light, because I can't leave that window open, because my room, that window faces the street, and the level that my bed is at, if that window is open, people just look up and they see me in bed. Like, it's, or like see me changing.
Yeah.
So I need to put up like a curtain rod and like some thin curtains so light can still come through, so I can still close it so people don't look through the window, but light still comes through for the plants. So there's like a multifold system of things that has to happen in order for the plants to move.
I blacked out my window. I just put a giant blanket up.
But I can't put plants in a blacked out window room with.
You can if you just grow fungus. Really good Rangoon with hot dog. No, the thing with the hot dog Rangoon is that it still tastes like crab, but you get the savoriness of a good hot dog.
Does it
Hot dog
still
wouldn't
taste like crab?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't taste like crab if you're replacing the crab with hot dog.
Well, we never said.
Okay, well, what if we
You
got...
just said it would still taste like crab.
What if we got the crab mix and we diced up bits of hot dog and just
Yeah.
put it on a bun?
That's what
It's
I
like a
always.
spread.
Well, hold on.
Wait, are you saying put the crab Rangoon mix inside a hot dog?
Oh, no, you
Hold on.
cut up the hot dog, the meat,
Hold.
and it's just like this meat.
I'm
kinda...
getting really hungry now.
Are we just gonna go to Panda Express and be like, all of your Rangoons?
I want Panda Express.
It's just
I started a diet on Monday and I've just been always hungry.
Oh
sucks.
no, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not underfeeding yourself. You need to cut back without underfeeding yourself, because then that's just gonna backfire.
No, but it's like.
Roxanne,
Oh, that's fair.
Should I
Crimson
try
doesn't eat meat.
Q again?
I will take
Nah,
all of your Rangoons. We have one. We have 3 right here. You misunderstand me, son. I mean all of them.
What you heard was a lot of Rangoons. What I meant was all of
the
them.
Rangoons.
Sorry.
I want you to go back there and all the ones that you have prepped, deep fry them now. I'm taking those too.
I've got the cat pouncing on my
Everyone,
toes.
please just pour sugar in your mouth and simulate the experience. Yeah, the way
Sounds
they
delicious.
the way they caramelize a lot of their meat stuff definitely has that. But there's a way to go about it. There's a lot of things they cook that isn't sugar loaded.
I wonder. I know at one point we had bought.
Glutamate.
At one point we had bought
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to fucking speak here. I started speaking, then you interrupted me with nonsense, and then I started speaking when you stopped, and then you interrupted me again.
He's going delirious with hunger.
At one point we had bought a kit, like an orange chicken set thing. I wonder if we have more of them.
Really? Oh, is that what that container was in the fridge?
You used the word "was"
No.
very suspiciously.
No, that was
No,
a
no.
container of
No, it's just a
some.
bag.
No, that was chicken wings from Mother's Day. My sister brought them to Mother's Day.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think there's sugar in my fried rice. I mean, there's a lot of oil.
Yeah, rice is it's more or less a complex sugar nugget.
This is a
Sugar
problem.
nugget.
Yeah, carbs are still better over just sugar.
Oh yeah.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Still need to cut back on them and not eat too many of them, but it's better than eating just raw sugar.
Yeah, I've been starting
Steps.
to get used to unsweetened tea, and I've been gradually cutting back on because I did this thing where I just kind of guesstimate how much sugar to put in, and I throw it in, and I'm like, man, this is way too sweet. What the fuck? But so I've gotten in a better habit of just getting half a spoon, not the whole thing.
Should we dial it back to feet? You tell us.
I mean, I finally decided to just buy a thing of oat milk to try, and it's been life changing. It's like actual milk.
You liked it enough to tweet about it.
Yeah, you tweeted about it, and you never tweet.
I was just like, oh man, this is actually close enough to milk that I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas every other experience I've had with milk substitute has always been
Well, don't think of it as a milk substitute. Think of it as an alternative. It's not milk. It's obviously not going to be milk.
right, but I like milk.
No feet meme.
God, free ban.
No feet meme. No feet meme. No feet meme.
You want a free bit?
God. I wish that I had the time and energy to look through all of our stream VODs for this, because I would love to make a compilation of Gaunties being iconic.
Guys, no feet in my foods.
What about food in your feet?
Food on the feet. $300 and we'll eat meals with our feet.
No.
Using utensils, of course.
I'm kind of sad now, guys.
I don't think any of us have the flex. I think I might be the only person with the flexibility to do that.
Yeah. I would get desperate and start trying to fling it.
Grab
Yeah.
and you use a utensil and eat with your feet.
Oh yeah, okay, I can.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one with the flexibility
Yeah.
to get remote.
I would get desperate and start flinging it.
Oh.
God, back in wrestling, I used to be able to put my forehead to my heels.
Heels? Oh, I see, like between your legs.
Yeah, kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I feel pretty sad. I don't got any DMs for feet pics, so no $100.
Nobody's asked. Nobody's asked Alan for feet pics.
I do the fisticuffs. Yeah, how's boxing going?
Oh yeah.
I do the feet punches, aka kicks.
Oh man. I am seriously considering doing the ballroom stream. I think that'd be fun. I don't think I could do a ballroom stream on my personal one until Brandon at least is done. Because I would need a partner. Like, I can teach individual steps, but I can't fill, like, a whole stream with that.
I gotcha.
I would need a partner in order to, like, show more stuff.
Well, it's summer, like...
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do it until next week when you're off. Because Albert's busy.
You're done next week?
Yeah, so tomorrow is the last day for students, and then they want me to come on Friday.
Dancing is cardio! Dancing is cardio!
So I was looking at the school calendar, and technically next week says, like, it's grayed out, which means teachers and staff are, like, supposed to be there.
Oh, are you supposed to be there?
I've actually heard one thing about that from my teaching, like, academic coach, and she said otherwise, like, oh, so the last day you'll be on campus is like Friday, right? And I go, yes.
I think the idea is like if you're backlogged on grading,
which I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, grading's done.
Grades were already due.
Yeah, I've got an end of the year checklist, and like the only things that are on there are things that I asked questions about, like, what is this blue bin? It's like an emergency kit, probably. And then, so he'll get back to me, and if he says, oh, it's the emergency kit, it's like, cool, never got it. Good thing emergency didn't happen. Yeah, 2 years, never got one of those. And then the other ones are shove all of the chairs and desks into a corner, which obviously I can't do until everyone's gone. So
that's happening on Friday.
Yeah.
Boxing's going good. Bruised up from like 3 days in a row. Sparring is intense. I can imagine.
God, it's been so long since I've been in a proper fight. Since like second year of high school.
If you're like itching for a scrap.
Yeah, no, honestly, like I remember there was a period of time, especially like back when I was still super fit, that I was actually rearing for a fight. Like
test me.
It was
testosterone.
Yeah, it's a very weird experience to like actually want to fight just for fighting's sake. Like not even because like I want to like punch something. It's just that like there's a sense of like fight or flight that's very interesting.
The adrenaline.
Yeah. And after a while, you kind of just like you have a memory of it, and you're like, I kind of want to feel that again.
That's what we call an adrenaline junkie.
Well, this thing about it's very specific though. Like I didn't get that feeling from anything else, right? And I've done other things like sand duning, jumping off of, like doing jumps in a truck, like on a 4-track. Like
the experience of person versus person.
Yeah, exactly. It's very interesting.
Different people have like different adrenaline responses.
Yeah, I kind of feel like now that I'm explaining, I kind of feel like I'm just saying, man, I want to go on the best hunt.
I totally understand.
I think you just need to start playing more competitive shooters.
I totally understand that though, because like for me, like some people like get excited about physical activity and about certain things. Like for me, that thing is dancing. For me, dancing is one of the few truly exhilarating things. Like I love dancing so much. If I'm able to get out on the floor, I literally cannot stop smiling the whole time. It's one of those things that's just like it's for me that adrenaline rush comes from that, and it's just addicting for me, you know. So everybody has like their own things. Some people really like race car driving. Some people like the jumps, like you were talking about. Some people like
Yeah.
Everybody has their own like niche.
God, you need to go to a bar and get in a bar fight.
Don't go to a bar and get in a bar fight.
Let's go. Let's go get charged with assault.
Where you going, Latte? I see.
And if you can switch up naturally mid-match, that'd be great for your tempo. I'm not a fighter, so.
Well, you started for Crimson.
Fighting against the Southpaw in general is actually pretty hard. Even in wrestling, can you imagine? Like especially, especially with head grapples. Oh my god, that would throw me through a loop.
Like, yeah, they're just like on the other side than you expect.
Yeah, just because like a lot of defensing and like a lot of stuff is like you're used to doing from one side, right?
Yeah. So your muscle memory is like.
God, that would throw me through such a loop.
And it is interesting, like swapping mid-match. That's like brilliant.
It's like,
that'd be really cool.
It's like sword and shield, and then the guy swaps which hand is the sword, and you're like,
it's like that scene from The Princess Bride.
Yeah. It's like, but I am not left-handed.
Neither am I.
It's it's interesting. I read a story that had something similar about that because these two people were sparring, and like a whole bunch of people had like gathered to watch this, and like the resident like sword nerd was like glued to the match, and like the other people are like, why are you like so interested in this? They're just sparring, and he's like, you'll see. And then somebody else is like, oh shit, you're right. And they're like, what's going on? It's like, neither of them are left-handed, and they've been using their left hand. And then like a timer goes off, and they both swap, and suddenly the match is like fucking in it. And it's like one of those moments where it's like really exciting. I've been reading a lot of fanfiction.
Naruto.
Kind of Rock Lee moment, takes off the weights.
Yeah, the Rock Lee moment where you take off the weights. It's just so satisfying.
Watching competition's just fun.
It is. I've been watching like more dance stuff because I mentioned that I'm writing the dance thing. I've been watching more dance competitions. Man, is it exciting. Although, I do have one complaint. Why does every lead look exactly the same? Exactly the same. Like, they all wear the same fucking outfit. They have the same haircut.
What do you think our cloning technology goes into?
That's fair.
Keep on going.
Just clone them a bunch. It's just Star Wars, Clone Wars, but it's dancing.
Honestly, like I don't understand how like I watched a samba competition. I think there were like 12 couples competing. Only one of the leads was not wearing the same outfit, and he was wearing the same outfit except the shirt was white.
That's how you know he's the commander.
It's true.
He's the special one.
Yeah, he gets the different shaped helmet.
Like a Star Wars the musical Dance Revolution.
God, it's been so long since I did a Star Wars playthrough, and now I'm making me want to watch Episode 3 again. Like as much as people hate Episode 3 was my personal favorite when I was growing up.
I do actually quite like that movie a lot.
Yeah, like I know like a lot of like OG people don't like it, but Episode 3 did it for me. It was kind of epic, you know?
Yeah.
Like not only that, but also like the game came out, the Battlefront game that was centered around that time period as well. So like I got to experience like playing the game alongside the movie.
I still have this like idea for a Star Wars campaign in the back of my head. I want to run it at some point, where it's like just that period of those first few months after Order 66.
Yeah.
Some of the new Star Wars content is actually going through that stuff, which has been really fun to watch.
Now, hold on, Albert. Can you integrate Brigante's ideas of Star Wars the musical into this campaign? We can get a whole trap puzzle where Don has to actually dance to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Crimson. I feel like, because I'm left-handed, right? But I feel like I could throw a more solid punch with my right hand. Like, a lot of the technical movements I use my left, but for, like, brute force and, like, other things, like, holding my arm like this and just using it as a shield.
Well, here's the thing, though. A lot of people, you can actually figure out what, because your feet have different tendencies as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In wrestling, it was really interesting because one of my friends, he's right-handed, but if you're right-handed, you tend to be left foot centric, right? Mm-hmm. You always tend to start with your left foot forward.
Yeah.
One of my friends was right-handed, but he could not.
But how can a movie with this scene possibly be bad?
But one of my friends, for the life of him, he couldn't figure out how to do certain things with his left foot forward, and he had to switch up to his right foot.
I gotcha.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like definitely people have tendencies with their feet being.
Yeah, my feet are swapped for most things for my hands because I'm right-handed, but I'm left-footed for boarding and for snowboarding and skateboarding.
Yeah,
and
same.
stuff.
I'm goofy when it comes to skateboarding. Like I put my left foot forward.
Oh yeah.
And it's just easier for me to move with my right foot than it is.
I don't know what it is. It's something. Like, just something in my brain is like, I can't do it the other way.
I mean, like, for basically, like, any skateboard trick that you'll ever want to do, you need to be able to switch. Which is, like, basically why I was never able to get super into it.
I'm not into, like, skateboarding. I liked my longboard, like, getting across campus and stuff. I'd like to get back to it. I'm nervous for fall. Because I need to be able to get across campus, and I'm not fit enough to use my longboard or my bike to get from like the far side of campus to where I need to be. Because it's like a legit mile between where I have to, if I have to park there and where I have to get.
That's rough.
So.
My worst match was against Jiu-Jitsu because Jiu-Jitsu is everyone's worst match. Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu is one of those ones you gotta look
at. The subject of recreational violence, I've actually considered getting into archery.
Oh, that'd be cool.
There's an archery range nearby
yeah, you
that's
were
pretty
telling me
cheap
about
to
that.
use.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
I wouldn't mind getting into archery.
it's part of that like park.
Yeah, that's like a bunch of my friends they have their own bows and stuff, and they're just like, yo, you want to hit the range this weekend?
Dude, you know what?
And I just hang out and just like sit and pretend like I know what I'm doing.
I could actually remake that PVZ bow I made back in high school.
I don't know if you're allowed to use that on ranges, so.
Criminal still said he was fighting a dude that was taller than him
Maybe.
with Brandon's build. Do a full jab with my left hand. Send him back a few feet when he blocked. It was when we were practicing our blocks, going like 75% forward.
But
I
like-
don't.
Nice.
Sounds cool.
God.
I don't understand it. I'm sure
It's like if I did this and it's like, okay, punch me here, and you punch me, but like you could hit harder, and even then it still like sent me back.
Oh.
That was me during football. I remember one match. I guess we were going up against a smaller football team, and the football team kind of didn't have a lot of big pickings, so their linemen were like fairly slim, and they weren't really heavy set. So I remember going in, hit the guy's shoulder, and the guy just went. Like, this is the motion he did. He was like, I hit him, he went, like, his legs came up and his shoulders hit the ground with how hard I hit him. Like, I felt bad.
The man probably saw you and was terrified.
Yeah, honestly, I think that he just went with it to not get hurt.
Yeah, he tornadoed. He just went limp in the tornado and let it carry him away, and just like
honestly, I
just prayed.
Yeah,
I think that's what must have happened. I remember because it was a very small school, and I felt bad for it because I was like one of the biggest guys on my team.
I am curious. How many concussions do you think you got during high school football?
I know for a fact I got 4 before I got to high school.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
I got 2 of them. I know for a fact when I was doing the cow wrestling. I got one with cow wrestling, one when I got bucked off a horse.
Okay.
One of them I remember I T-boned, like I speared someone in practice, and I remember very distinctly how that felt. And then another one when I was when I got launched off of a 4-track.
Conti says, "Wow, Alan, that's not a fun fact."
Yeah, no, that was even before high school.
That 3 out of the 4 of those weren't even related to football.
Yeah, then I got into football.
and then football happened.
I'm surprised my IQ stayed as high as it was when I got to college.
Just a montage. Of like,
I've precisely had 1 concussion in my whole life, and that was what caused me to start getting migraines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain is fucked up.
It's the reason that I'm like so like terrified of sledding.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it was sledding. Well, because we were going down the hill and the snow had gotten packed into like ice, and I had like a kid with me. I was like 13 at the time, but I had like a 6-year-old with me. It was an inner tube. I hate inner tubes. This is another rant. I hate inner tubes. Fuck inner tubes. They can suck my nuts. But like it was an inner tube and it compressed because it's a fucking inner tube and it slammed my head against the ground. Like right in the back. That's why I get the aura because it affected like the occipital stuff. Fuck inner tubes, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't like being in them. They're uncomfortable. They wake me out. If you're in them like properly where your like arms are out, then your feet are dangling and it's weird and you can't see your feet. That also stems into my fear of water. And then if you're like sitting in them and like laying in, then just your butt's in the water, and then you can't see below your butt either. And if you're like getting dragged behind a boat or something,
like
then you're getting like constantly smacked in the face with water. Like fuck inner tubes, man.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Nearly drowned. Oh yeah, especially if you like, especially if it's snug fit and it goes upside down. Oh my god,
Oh,
you
man.
turtle.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had nightmares about that actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done that kind of thing.
Well, here's the thing though, is that I've always been a big person, right?
Yeah.
So for me, my
Lifesavers
sister,
are one thing. Inner tubes suck.
my sister, she had one that was like a normal size, but when I put it on, it gets stuck. It got stuck on my waist.
Oh.
And I remember I was sitting there in it, and then I was like trying to get off of it and get it off of me, and my shoulder's too wide and I couldn't get it off top way, so I had to get it off, and I was in the water.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do this this movement to get out of it, but then I tipped over, and when I tipped over, it got stuck back on, and I was sitting there underwater for like 5 seconds while I was trying to figure it out.
Scary Gonties. I can see how they like could save people, but I don't like them. That doesn't mean I have to like them.
Isn't an inner tube to like go through like a water thing? That seems.
They make bigger ones, like those massive ones. There was this water park in Flagstaff that you could rent a giant one. Like it was like probably about like this side of like the table, like it was that big, and the circle was actually not that large. So like it felt like a proper like bean bag to sit in that thing. It was awesome.
Oh, oof.
Well, I think you survived, Gontes. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Lazy rivers are okay. I'm okay with an inner tube and a lazy river.
Yeah,
That's more okay.
That's what I think it was referring to.
That's more okay, but like, I don't like that.
Yeah, rapid water like rafting or whatever it is people do. That seems like a shitty idea.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I did one in from Lee's Ferry down to where was it going? It was like from the dam. We went all the way down towards like halfway to Flagstaff. It was pretty fun. I'm pretty sure that test was busted.
See, the problem with IQ tests is you can actually kind of like
Train for them.
Yeah.
you can train for them. Like it's not. They are a test of.
They also
They're not supposed to be a test of knowledge, but they don't operate like they're supposed to.
it tests logic, and the logic puzzles they use.
Logic can be trained.
Yeah, exactly. Like the logic puzzles they use are more like pattern recognition and stuff like that, which doesn't indicate a whole lot. Like Sudoku is more of a logic pattern recognition game than anything else, right?
Yeah.
And like a deduction game, but
Yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
right.
base-
IQ tests are meant for kids.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean that's how they're designed. Because they're meant to compare you to others of your age, and like once you reach a certain threshold, like 20s, your brain stops like learning as much. Like there's less to like train.
Yeah.
So the older you get, your
And-
IQ goes down, not because you're getting dumber, but because like
Yeah.
it's based off of your age.
And it also assumes that when you hit 20, you should have at least 2 concussions. So that also needs to be taken into.
I'm actually kind of surprised I've managed to not get a concussion, considering
Yeah, same.
Well,
I've been in like 2 car crashes now, and I hit someone
Well-
on my longboard
well, here's-
quite fast.
Here's the thing
you
about
broke your
concussions.
jaw with that one.
Yeah,
Well,
I broke my jaw.
Here's the thing with concussions. A concussion is just when like it's a jolt, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have to be diagnosed with a concussion for you to have received a concussion.
Fair enough.
Like,
Well, there are certain symptoms that come with concussions that indicate that it's a concussion as opposed to just a hard hit.
yeah,
Like you can get hit hard and not get a concussion.
yeah.
Friend dislocated his jaw yawning.
Brandon does that on a
I
regular
come
basis.
close. Well, it does do the little click
I have
thing.
seen you freak out
Oh,
because
yeah.
your jaw gets stuck.
Yeah, I have to I
Yeah.
have to shake it to like. Get
Like
back
I'll
in.
watch him yawn and then he'll like shake his head and like
Oh,
his
shit.
eyes will widen and he'll shake his head because
You know,
his jaw has gotten
yeah.
stuck open.
That's happened to me once or twice, but it mainly happens with my elbow actually. And it's
Oh.
like I broke this elbow before. I don't. Those that are new to chat, like you can see how fucked up my arm looks, but because of that, this joint actually locks up sometimes. And sometimes I'll get like this, and I'll have to like do that. And I don't know if you guys ever heard me like do something, but like a lot of popping sounds. Sometimes that comes from this elbow, and it's really frightening when it comes from this elbow because it's all fucked up and it healed weird. Like when it
We're
comes
getting
from,
dangerously into the body horror territory.
let's talk about teeth dreams.
All right, it's 9:20.
Yeah,
I think teeth dreams is a good note to end on.
I
DM.
had to eat nothing but soft foods for like 6 months, and it was miserable.
Ugh.
I had a lot of applesauce.
Oh yeah, and then we fermented that shit. That was awesome.
It fermented on accident.
No, we put Fireball in it.
Yeah, it was. It started fermenting, then we added Fireball.
Fuck it, might as well go
Yeah,
down the rabbit hole.
exactly. I mean, honestly, that probably stopped the fermenting because it was
Yeah.
all sterile.
Yeah. So, good call. Also fun.
I also like basically started cheating very quickly. Very quickly, I was just like, yeah, fuck this. I'm having a fucking hamburger.
Well, I had I had like 6 teeth taken out one day. Same day, I was like eating like bits of meat. So like, I don't blame you. I couldn't even make it a full day like on soft food.
Let me fret this applesauce cider real quick.
Listen, one of the things that I'll do for like
32 ounce of Fireball.
One of the things that I'll do when we have like Halloween parties, when we'll eventually be, I don't know if we'll be able to do one this year,
Ooh,
but
yeah,
I hope we
tough.
can do one this year, but we'll have to see what the world is looking
Yeah.
like. I love throwing parties, by the way. I'm not a party girl, but I like throwing parties for my friends and having a good time.
You like being a host.
I like being a host. I
Yeah.
love hosting parties. And one of the things that I'll do for like our Halloween parties is I'll do cinnamon alcoholic apple cider. I have like you just take cinnamon Red Hots and you melt them into apple cider on the stove, or applesauce on the stove, and it turns it like this pink red. And then you can add Fireball to it, and it's delicious. I love it so much. And then I'll do like my alcoholic Oreos, which are really cool. I replace the cream inside the Oreo with like an alcohol, like almost like a Jello shot. I need to refine it more and make it so it is actually a cream. But I digress. I haven't had the occasion to. Anyways, we've gotten distracted though. I miss throwing parties.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story.
I've been like debating like trying to make like trying to see if I can like find a way to like make a good Irish coffee with the coffee I usually buy, because like usually people I get would like I've been like kind of getting a little like in the weeds about it and like looking up like the original recipe and stuff like that, and like they don't talk about it, right?
Shh, don't talk about it.
Supposed
to be a secret.
They don't talk about the coffee they use, presumably because it's just like, yeah, it's coffee. The point of it isn't really the coffee, I guess. It's supposed to be an alcoholic drink. But it's still, for me, it's just kind of like, right, but like,
Well,
it could taste very different depending on what you use, right?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta think about where the Irish imported their coffee from. That's
Yeah.
basically all I gotta do.
Apparently, the way it came about, this guy at an airport, this is the story, like, it's probably not even true, because everything about this stuff is hearsay. This guy at an airport in Ireland made up the drink and, like, served it, and then a journalist was there and had it, and came back to the States and wrote about it, and that's how it, like, came over to the States.
Interesting.
This is Irishman. What do you mean I can't bring this on the plane? Well, guess I better down it now.
I mean, back in the day, like the you could do a lot of stuff on planes.
Smoke and drink on planes.
Yeah, dude, like
Yeah,
back
I
in
guess
the
that's
day.
true.
What do you mean as long as there aren't any themed drinks? Do you mean like cocktails and you can't make your own drinks and stuff? Because like sometimes I'll do like I've done like candy corn Jello shots before. Those are fun. Like because you have like a layer of orange, a layer of yellow, and then some whipped cream on top. Like I've done that before, but I don't like force drinks on anyone. Like I set stuff out and it's like make your own drinks.
I mean, sometimes you confuse people into thinking something's not alcohol.
Oh.
That was the first time I publicly told everyone who came in that these are alcoholic.
That was his fault.
That was his fault. And every party, that was the first time I made them, and every single party since then, I have clearly labeled them.
Yeah.
For those who are not aware,
It's the alcoholic orange.
My friend got so drunk. He's smaller than Brandon, and he didn't realize that the Oreos were alcoholic. And he was drinking, so he got a little bit drunk, and his taste buds got all fucked up. And he was just like, "Man, these Oreos are good."
Well, he was trying to eat the Oreos to sober up.
Yeah. And he was like, "Man, I'm getting real drunk. These
shit.
Oreos will help me."
and actually,
And
Predator
each
vision
each
versus-
Oreo
Ugh.
was approximately like 40% of a shot.
Damn.
They were pretty strong. I've like toned it down since then, but that was my first time making them, and I followed the recipe exactly. And fuck that recipe, let me tell you.
Oh my god.
I feel like most like drink recipes are
They're like wildly
too
alcoholic.
much
Yeah.
alcoholic.
Oh, like Predator. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I totally get you
no.
there, Gontes, because it's like, who's gonna want to drink something that's called frankincense piss?
Yeah.
No, hold on.
My grandma didn't make a drink for one of my like parties, but it was a Halloween party, and she made these finger.
Oh, I love those things.
And they like the almond she shaved, so it looked like a fingernail.
Oh, those.
No one touched them because they looked too fucking real.
And then they put and then you put the blood on like the
Yes.
tip.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with the cherry. Oh my
Yeah.
god, those are so good. I am a sucker for almonds. So like I was like once I figured out that the nail was almond, I'm like let me have those fingies.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I for my stuff, I let people make their
That's
own drinks.
predator.
What? Oh my god.
That's illegal.
That does sound so bad for you.
That's actually
Thank you for
illegal.
clarifying. So if anyone ever asks me if I want to go have predator edition,
Or the realization that you have when someone tells you a Long Island iced tea is basically 5 parts alcohol and 1 part Coke.
It's not Coke. It's a
Tea.
dash of tea. It's a dash of tea, and they're delicious. It's a problem.
Yeah.
AMFs are also delicious.
Oh my god, those are so good. It's like it's like Everclear mixed with like 7-Up mixed with something else. It's like 3 different types of alcohol, but it's like 6
would like
shots.
You would like it. Well, AMF stands for adios, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like 6 shots with some soda. It's amazing.
It's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, I remember I had 2 of those on my 21st.
I was offered one on my 21st, and I definitely declined.
Yeah.
Like, I did get a free double shot for eating a giant breadstick. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go into any more detail. Actually, without my hands, I'm not gonna go in. The video is actually on
Conti's,
what kind of party is it? I mean, we know. I guess
I've been to that type of party.
Yeah, those are some like fight or flight parties.
We don't throw parties like that.
I mean, I partied like that at one of Don's parties. Not that the party
But that was your own choice.
Yeah, that was
well, okay, that one also wasn't entirely hosted by me. That was a party between Megan and me, and Megan goes way harder than I do.
Yeah.
So Megan always like ups her parties. Because, like, I'll start with the basis of this is what I want to do, and then Megan brings the party.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm the host, she's the party.
Yeah.
Those were fun parties, though.
They were always very fun parties. Megan has some great friends.
It was a combination of the both of you planning it was, like, actually kind of cool.
Because both of us are, like, really... Because I bring all of, like, the sensibility to it, and she brings all of the chaos to it.
Yeah.
So we would, like, balance each other out. And living with Megan was a great, like... If we had lived together for longer, like, just the two of us, we would have, like...
You know?
We would have become the party girls.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, when we host the party, we should, like, invite some of our board game friends over.
Yeah.
Like, the people that we're meeting with. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a bit weird, but, like...
I don't know if any of our business contacts are good ideas to have over for a party.
Yeah, I don't know.
That seems like a bad idea for business.
In that case, we should host, like, a more like, board game-centric meet and greet grill thing.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, like a grill day, but with, like, board game-centric.
Grill and like beer.
Yeah,
you know, like a barbecue.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
board game barbecue sounds like a
Board game
really
barbecue
fun
would be
idea,
rad.
blanket term idea. Like
That'd
to
be cool.
invite a lot of local board game
Or
centric
like
people.
streamers, maybe like some
Yeah.
streamer friends that we have. Anyways, we've
It's BBQ and BBG.
Real.
Barbecue and board game geeks.
That's
BGG.
Oh, BGG.
Yeah.
You said BBG and like
Yeah.
board games.
Board games.
beer and board games. Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with a better acronym and it's not working. Anyways, we should call it here.
Yeah, we're gonna go raid Joe's Hangout.
Yeah, for the man formerly known as Papa Bear, Joe is the cool dude. He's very chill dude.
Yeah. What's he playing right now? Is he playing Project Zomboid? He's been addicted to that like me recently.
Nah, he's playing World of Warcraft right now.
Ooh, a new update went out. That's right,
Yep.
Burning Crusade.
So he's playing some World of Warcraft.
Why do I know that? What the
I don't know why
old
you know
update has come out.
Because it's for WoW Classic.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
WoW
WoW Classic. They're revamping a lot of stuff, so they're bringing out Burning Crusade.
I think it's funny that they're just straight up pulling a Final Fantasy 14 and like resetting the game.
Yeah,
Because that's exactly what Final Fantasy did.
the biggest thing about that is that they're bringing in a new generation because it's been like legit like 20 years or something. Like it's been a time.
I feel like that's like the big draw of WoW Classic is like the newer generation of people who just never experienced like
The original
old
stuff.
WoW.
Yeah, especially like the events and stuff like that.
Do all that stuff again. It's kind of neat.
Anyways, like we said, we're gonna raid Joe's Hangout today. We're gonna pop on there. Thank you guys for hanging out. We really appreciate it. I know that we devolved at the end there and we lost some of you guys because we were talking about fucking parties. But
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. We had a good time. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back live on Friday.
Random nostalgia.
I know, right?
What are we doing on Friday? Have we decided?
I don't think we just.
I don't think we've
I don't
decided
think we
yet.
decided at all.
Do we have a guest for Friday?
No.
No?
Next Friday we have a guest.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
We sat here questioning. That's fair. We deserve to be questioned, honestly.
We'll do a board game on Friday.
I'll never get those
We're
answers.
doing something on Friday. We're not going to commit to anything yet.
Yeah, honestly, I was like, I was considering a Vigi game.
Yeah, because we haven't done any video games in a
It's been a
hot
while.
second.
It's been like 2 weeks.
I think it's been more than 2 weeks.
The last time we did it was when we played the Lost Castle or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The game that was bought for us.
Oh, yeah. Then it was about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 2 or 3 weeks. Doesn't matter. We're rating.
It's been a while
Been a while. All right, we love you guys.
since you've been around.